What's up? All right. Minnesota. Ant-Man shows up at home just as I predicted. Oh, man. This game going exactly the way it has been scripted. The only problem I made was thinking that Shea would again get 30-something points tonight. If I just put the under, we would have had it. Now, the scenarios in this game was pretty interesting because at one point, OKC had a chance to really blow this thing open. The referees got involved. The referees got involved. He said Cito threw on the jersey just for the video. Well, I wasn't wearing it all day. I have OKC winning this series. The referees got involved in this game, and it was sad that they did because they got involved in this. OKC had a chance to blow this open, but the referees got involved and said, nah, that ain't happening. Not tonight. Oh, yeah, we'll open up the panel tonight early if people want to get in. Now, right away, you see one or two things, right? You see how they run into play. See, they keep talking about Harkenstein is not important. You see how they run their bigs? You see that? You see how they throw the alley-oop at the rim? That's something the Knicks don't do. Oh, yeah, he ain't getting no whistle tonight. You forget that. So that's why he has like 14 points. But see, this is what separate really great players and superstars of the league from manufactured superstars of the league. He's the most valuable player in the game and had 14 points. There's no way Michael Jordan's going to have 14 points. There's no way Isaiah's just going to have 14. Kobe. They going to go out, find ways to win the game. Now, Julius Randle came out with a purpose. I knew he would. He set the tone early because him getting benched like that, one, in a playoff game, why would you bench a guy? Even if he's having a bad game, I'm not benching the guy that's been going off and giving me 30 every night. That messed up a lot of people's parlays. Yeah, now look at this. Look, body. Good moves. They turn, pull up. It's a good shot. And results. When you get to a certain range or a certain position where the main thing in your circumference is you're trying to, . Yeah, well, your main thing in your circumference is trying to maintain your position. He said, "You right, CP." And they came him out the paint tonight. Exactly. They kept him out the paint, and the referees made them straight perimeter. The foul calls was egregious, and as you can see, that was the main concern. Mm-hmm. He said, "You think you read plays better than Coach Tibbs?" It's not about Coach Tibbs reading plays. It's about it's not about Coach Tibbs at all. But it's not about Coach Tibbs reading plays. It's about the players reading the play. Now, but you're not giving your players a chance when you're not getting guys on the floor. When they're throwing different bodies at you on the court and you're still sitting there not making an adjustment, that's on you. I got to blame coaching for that. Ant-Man. He said, "Cat finna go off tomorrow." He probably is. You know, I see that going down, and it's gonna be crazy tomorrow. People told me OKC had a historic defense. Well, tonight it was definitely exposed tonight. But there was plenty of times OKC I thought could run it and get into a stance. But look at that, they were attacking. You see that, attacking the lanes. Now that was twice they blitzed and attacked the pick and roll instead of letting him get an easy dribble. That's the second time Ant-Man did it. Yes, the refs were atrocious tonight. I mean, it was so many blown calls, and calls that they made were ridiculous. But let's give Minnesota some credit because they did what they were supposed to do. They made some adjustments, they made some changes. They weren't letting OKC get to that paint. And they went to the basket. Just as Rose said, they attacked the basket. What do you say? King wrote Nikes for life. And today, Shea didn't get any calls. I mean, it was terrible. And this is what Shea looks like without calls. He's got to learn. He's the MVP of the league. Yeah, the dude called him FTA. Nike for life. Okay, good. The 10 Toes Down podcast. That's a great name, too, for a podcast. 10 Toes Down. That's a great name for it. He said he want to be James Harden. I don't think he's being James Harden. If you look at it, you see what it really is. Like, you see what they bring in and pulling out here. It's not something that's like harsh, like you don't see what's coming. Right? This is real spill. Most of those guys didn't even get an opportunity to do what they should have been doing the first time around. When it was 12-27, I was saying to myself, okay, this is it. Like, it's over. They finna, make a run. But like right here, they went to the spacing. Guys was hitting their shots today. It's a national televised game. But what you seen was 3 lopsided games in this Western Conference Finals. So it hasn't really been competitive. But each side is doing something that the other side wouldn't be proud of. Every time they thought that OKC was going to make a run, I didn't think OKC would win today. I thought Minnesota would win. Not in a blowout. Are you talking to somebody in the chat, Beat Wide? Because I never said anything about. I never said anything about. Why would I be mad that the popular teams aren't in it? You mean bigger market team? I'm the one who gave and praised to the NBA for having the smaller teams. For years, I said you got to promote your smaller teams. You got to promote your smaller teams. I keep saying that over and over. Mm-hmm. You're breaking down games people aren't watching. The ratings are whittled down. The ratings might be down for these because the people don't see these teams marketed. So they're doing it right now because they have to do this service because these are the good teams. See, when your smaller market teams have good teams and they're playing good basketball, you have to market them. Golden State Warriors are a small market team. They were. Now look, they're the top earning team in basketball by $1 billion. So right. So if people are missing out on these games, that's because of them. Believe me, nobody was watching Golden State either until the Splash Brothers came. And you know what happened? Ching! All the Laker fans went over there. Oh, I'll tell you, Minnesota cares about Minnesota. And they don't have a problem selling out the games. And that's where you're wrong. Because you're a casual. Brian 41, Steph 38, KD 37. Their time is over. The Thunder had 14 turnovers, which didn't help either. Well, no, they had about 14 fouls that weren't called. So those ended up being turnovers. It was bad decisions out there all night. They had a chance in the second quarter to make a run, like I thought so, and the referee was like, "Oh no, you don't." The NBA got involved. I know. I mean, tonight, I'm proud that Minnesota attacked the paint and put pressure on them instead of just staying out there shooting. See, look at that. Nas Reed, one dribble. There you go. Set yourself. Relax. Take a shot. There you go. Nice and smooth. But a game like this is not something that is interesting to watch. Oh, it was David Scott, not David Thompson, that went to your grandfather's church. Oh, okay. Look, Jersey, yay, see? You were drinking too much at 211. The NBA better find a star real quick. They don't have to find a star. If you're watching the games, you would understand that every team got someone that's balling. The league is just fine. Do you realize Anthony Edwards is one of the most popular players in the NBA? Adam Silver went in the locker room and said, "Make it look different." That 211 is different. uh, well, no, it's a lot of changes that need to happen with his game. But as you can see, this turned into a rout really quick. And after that run they tried to make in the second quarter, it was over. Now Minnesota believes they have something. They just use their size, get to the middle, take the shots that's there. Well, they did all these events. They did all these things that make people go, and it's just so different. Mm-hmm. They said stop talking. It was, dude, stop talking. They don't believe in Anthony Edwards like that. They just using him to somebody they actually like come along. Of course. Luka Doncic is going to be the face of the league. That's it. He's the new face. They like Luka. They don't like the way he argues with the officials. But here's the problem. For the last 7 years, the most valuable player in the league has been outside of the United States. And the United States is supposed to be the best at basketball. So you figure it out. I'm upset LeBron James made all second team, NBA all second team. That just don't make any sense to me. Word. Look at that. Look at how you go up. Reverse it on the other side. Attacking the rim. If you cut, Ant think he needs a lane. If the lane ain't there, he just doing stop and pull up jump shot. If you don't do that, that's gonna keep you in the red. Well, Luka couldn't get qualified, so Donovan Mitchell made first team. Butterball was on second team. And I'm like, Steph was second team? Halliburton made third team. All because Luka is out. It changed the dynamic. John Morant didn't play 65 games. There was no Zion playing 65. And there wasn't any, rather. Mm-hmm. No, there weren't any. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. There weren't anybody who was anybody making a difference or calling things out or doing what needs to be done to me to stand out. But to put Carl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson on there, that's a bit of a stretch. There are a lot of better players that were not on that list. Now they talking about they might have to extend all NBA. Kawhi Leonard was back on all NBA team. These games are so boring. Well, it wasn't boring. It was just the refs got involved and they made sure there was nothing you can do at this point. Luka will be debriefed this summer. Face of the league preparations. That's why they got him on the Lakers. That's what it's about. Let's keep him there. But as I told y'all, injuries. Luka's a big guy. So for him, Injuries are going to be the key. I didn't think so. I think that the New York Knicks is a different series, totally different from them. This is Minnesota and OKC, dude. No, this is a poorly officiated game. They would not let OKC get in the game. Indiana might sweep. Now everybody thinking like me. When I said they was gonna get swept, everybody was quiet. Nobody wanted to say nothing. Now I look like the genius. I told y'all when they brought that man out in game 4, it was over. They had 100 points. Minnesota don't score 100 points in 3 quarters. This final might be worse than last year's. I don't think so. I love the finals because LeBron wasn't in it, but it also echoed a lot of the problems. One of the main problems was that you had to deal with the incorporation of the incorporation of all these people who wanted Luka to succeed, but he was hurt. So without him, there's really no finals. There's really no championship, but they made it to the finals. Thunder versus Pacers will be interesting to watch. Pretty much. If that was to happen. Remember, just because they won 2 games don't mean that they off the script of the Knicks. Knicks might not be part of the script. I don't know, buddy. Because the only way they can win this series is they need the refs. They need to get what Minnesota got today. Because what Minnesota got today, that was enough. That was enough to win the championship. I mean, run the whole table. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, they had Pacers versus OKC. People is, I don't want to see that. They need somebody to hate. They got to send the Knicks, right? Well, this is the last season. After this, it's really gonna be script. This is the last year of this ABC finals. So after this, it's going to NBC, and it's really gonna be a script. So if you like the little smaller teams, this is your dose of it, because this is it. After this, it's over, buddy. The Knicks need tomorrow. The Knicks can't cut it. Hey, that's your team, Mac Mizzle. It was done. It was all done. We need at least 7 games. Finals will be that's confirmed. Not if you play basketball, buddy. If you play basketball, you liking what's going on out there. Right. We want to see new teams get there. We want to see these young players. The NBA weren't doing their job. If they were marketing their talent instead of just marketing LeBron all the time, you would know most of these guys. But some of the best players in the league were on bad teams. John Morant, Anthony Edwards, Shea, they were on 3 teams that were winning like 12 games, 15 games. So, like, you ain't going to make it. You ain't going to make it in the game doing that way or going that route. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I dropped the link if they wanted to get up here. Yeah, we're doing it early tonight because it was a route. I was like, I'll cover it because I've been covering it. But tonight is one of those games you don't even cover because there's nothing to cover here. It stopped being a game in the second quarter. They got my channel bugged like I'm Malcolm X. You ain't kidding, they do. What's up, Mac?
Yo, Cino, what's up with these blowout games, man?
Oh,
a bunch of blowout games in the playoffs.
they can't gauge it the way they just want the results. Like the only series they care about right now is the finals. That's what they care about. So to get the achieved effect with OKC and Minnesota, to get to what they want, they just have blowouts. They can't really keep Minnesota in this game. Like Minnesota tried, but they can't hang with OKC. So the only way they could do that was to call them refs. They got them refs on the line.
Need a 7-game series. I haven't been a 7-game series in a minute. So they need one.
For the casuals, as you can see, this person here, it'd be hard for them to watch something like this and get excitement. Now, for the people in Minnesota, yeah. But I'm just looking at the blowout to see what new is Minnesota going to do today. That was it. And they did it, switch it up. They attacked the basket. They put some pressure on them. Right. Even the lanes was clogged. Plus, they was hitting their shots. And when you hit your shots, that's going to give you that confidence to do stuff. So it was more or less them hitting their shots. But when they started to go cold a little bit and OKC was getting on a run, here come fouls. Fouls on anybody put their arm in there, foul. I was like, oh, man.
I looked up, it was like 80-40 or something like that.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah, they let it get too far out of hand. So because they let it get that far out of hand,
that's the league for you,
Yeah,
you're winning this game.
Yep, we're gonna make sure they let it get too far out of control.
Now the Knicks gotta win tomorrow. That's for them.
Well, if they don't, better get ready for the sweep. Get them brooms out. I told you when they flew that guy out there after he got hit by that trash. That was it. The NBA saw them fans hit that dude with the trash. The NBA said, nah, y'all up out of here. These Knicks up out of here. They ain't ready. They fans are too rowdy.
Yep.
But all the celebrities at the Knicks game, they going to have to do something. All them Knicks fans, they going to want them in the finals. Just for that reason.
Exactly.
What's up?
Man, Ant-Man did it. What you got to say? What you got to say? Brain came through today. What you got to say? See, no,
he had help for the stripes. He had help from the stripes. But yeah, we got our Minnesota on. We got our Minnesota jersey on. Oh,
yeah. I see you got the 5s up. We got 5 on it. I feel you. We got 5 on it. I like it. So tell me this, why don't you see the Timberwolves winning this series? Why don't you believe they can beat OKC?
Because they can't match up. When OKC run, they can't stay with them.
It's just they big man. It's just they big man. I know that's a problem. I know that's a big problem.
Yeah, it's just that. But when you will have to do this to them for 4 straight games, what the refs did tonight, and keep them.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, SGA just didn't get on the line. That make a big difference. SGA averages like 8 points, like 8 free throws a game. Like nigga, he ain't get them today. That's a thankful thing. We clapping our hands.
I put a lot of blame on him for not adjusting his game too. It's like, okay, I can't get to the line. Y'all don't want me to get my foul calls. Cool. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna facilitate. I'm gonna get my guys going, but I'm gonna get some points. I'm gonna hit some shots.
Well, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect him to do that.
Kobe ain't gonna go out with 14 points. That ain't gonna Kobe could be 1 for 35. He gonna have 20.
That's your MVP? Is that your MVP?
I mean, he is the MVP. I mean, I guess in certain people's mind. I like Ja Morant more than him. I argue that. I'm like, Ja Morant's better than him.
Yeah,
if you watching basketball and you like basketball and you play the sport, SGA's cool, but Ja Morant doing some stuff you wish you can do.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. When you Ja Morant, how long can you do that for? Because you already see he's changing his game up, but now he hurt all the time.
But that's the same thing they said about Vince Carter, and look how long he played.
Vince changed his game.
Yeah, they changed his game.
Right. Vince wasn't dunking no more. Right. He wasn't Vince Sanity no more. It was totally changed.
I mean, but look how long he was Vinsanity. Like he was Vinsanity from what 97 to what 06?
Now I think what's his name is a better player. I think SGA is a better player than Ja. I like watching Ja though. Yeah, SGA better.
He a better player.
Yeah, he's a better player. His mid-range jump shot, Ja don't really have that. He's more athleticism to get his shots open.
Yeah,
SGA is more substance, so it's more fundamental, more than Ja. Ja is all pure athleticism, dog. Like he's gotten better with his three, but he's still pure athleticism.
Man, he's pure athletics. I mean, he's incorporated a little bit of a runner into his game. You've seen a little bit of a mid range inside of Ja's game, but he's not. Yeah, he's mostly athleticism. He's trying to transition basketball. He's deaf.
Yeah,
but if you look at Shai Gil-Alexander, when you look at his game, who do you compare him to? Because everybody compare him to Kobe. Everybody got a weird comparison. I don't look at him and say Kobe.
I don't see Kobe at all in Shai Alexander's game. His is more of a Oliver Miller type. Like he's more like Andre Miller, not Oliver Miller.
That's even worse.
Well, Andre Miller?
Andre Miller's nice.
Yeah, Andre Miller was awkward as hell. I know who Andre Miller is. No, bro. Nobody wanted to ever be Andre Miller. Nobody's ever requested.
It's a guy that could come in
he even had 50, but it was the weirdest 50 you've ever seen. Nope, it was the most non-viewed 50 ever. He scored 50, ain't nobody went back and viewed it. God. Nobody ever went back and reviewed it, replayed it.
I remember that 52. Yeah, he scored. But
and his game reminded me a lot of Brandon Jennings too. But Brandon Jennings was the softball. Brandon Jennings. And he's scoring 50 on Steph. He's like, he gave Steph 50, and I was like, now he worked for Steph. Steph got him running the basketball camps. Like, you gonna run my camps? Go ahead.
Man, I like the way Chris Paul showed up for SGA. That's the only thing I thought was cool.
Well, yeah, he showed up there because he took that deal because he was the president of the Players Union at the time, so he couldn't do that. It was a much bigger play for him to complain. He was not happy he was traded by Houston. But John, what's the name? They want to play with him no more. James Harden. And James Harden all NBA team. That's crazy.
I mean, do James Harden deserve to really make that playoff performance?
God damn, for real?
Yeah.
After seeing his playoff performance, that nigga did not show up this playoffs. He did not show up. He went out worse. He is not Tarzan. He just showed me he is not Tarzan. That nigga is a cat. He is not. He is not amongst the jungle animals. He's not a lion. He's a cat.
I think he's forever gonna be a 6 man to me.
He was supposed to be a 6 man. They had him right when he first came in the league. They had him right. He could have been the next Lou Will, but no, he wanted to do too much.
Oh man!
But I want to ask you something, Cino. What you think is gonna happen for Trae Young?
Trae Young, yeah, that's the thing, man. I think he's gonna be in Atlanta for another year, but he might leave and go somewhere. But he don't get along with the NBA like that. He really don't, because the he went at it with Grant Hill, because of USA basketball. They screwed him on the All-Star game. They just don't like Trae like that, but they like him in Atlanta. In the A, because he
talked that shit. I like that.
But he stayed true. He was like, man, I want to stay here, but I want to make sure we trying to win. That's my thing. We got to get some players here and try to win. I want to compete. Because he was like, man, I ain't hating, but he's like, I feel like I'm better than most of these dudes that they be going to the playoffs and going in the finals. I'm like, man, he's sitting at home like, man, I'm better than these dudes.
But then I argue with like Outlaw LB, like, look, this dude averaging 30 and 10. How is he not just good or better than Jalen Brunson? How is he not?
Better than Brunson. You're a better shooter than Brunson. The whole thing, he just don't shoot like Brunson. Brunson got a pure shot when he's open, but he has to push and do everything to create the space. Trey can cross you. Yeah, Trey will mix you up. He got way better handles than Butterball. Trey Young will mix you up.
That's what I'm saying. And he done did it in New York at the Garden. That's why I'm like, why y'all don't give him his credit? God damn.
And he ain't no Butterball.
He's built to stay in shape. That's why I'm like, what team need a guard? So if he left Atlanta, if he wanted to win a championship, where would he go?
Man, it's kind of hard to just go to one team and just say he's the missing piece, because they still have to get other pieces around. Like, all these teams is really messed up right now.
So you don't think if he went to the Spurs, he'd be cool?
I think if he went to the Spurs is a terrible fit for. He'll be kicked out in the offseason, in the preseason.
Why would you bring them there? You already got the Aaron Fox.
Right. You don't want that. You want to stay with the team, right? Because Trey ain't no system guy. He needs to be in a free form playing style. He would do good in Minnesota.
There's one team that he could go to.
Ooh.
That's been rumored for him to go to for like a whole year. Orlando.
Yeah.
Orlando?
But he
Frank Wagner would be cool. They can keep him.
Yeah.
I forgot the trade machine. What did they say?
You can keep him.
Cole Anthony. They said Cole Anthony. I think Jonathan Isaacs, Anthony Black, and maybe Wendell Carter. I think they said the full guy. And then it's like 4 first-round draft picks or something.
I ain't bad. I'd take that. You can't be mad at that trade. Trey Young in Houston.
Houston, no, because they finna get rid of Green. And Green young.
But Green ain't the engine behind that. It's the white boy. I'm sorry, I ain't mean to say that. But Senegal. I forgot his last.
Star, but that's what I'm saying. Segun. That's what he's talking about. But it's crazy to me though how everybody pushed Green like he the star of the team.
Because people don't watch Houston. That's why.
Yeah, if you watch Houston, you realize they are passing the ball like 10 times down the floor to him. Like every time
they see the social media stuff and they assume that he's the star player. And it's like, no. Sengun is.
Right. Jalen Green started believing he's a star player, and he started doing some of the craziest things in the world. And I'll be like, this dude is something else. He just went down the lane, threw some garbage up there, and it fell on the floor. Open for a call.
Dude, I just don't like the way he painted his nails and got married to that girl, that old ass girl. I was like, ooh, she convinced you to do that. She know better than that. She know wouldn't convince her grandson to do that.
Cam said it best, because I've been saying this for years. You have to look at it in the perspective of the dude. If you're in middle school, high school, you grew up watching these chicks on IG all your life.
Yep.
So when you finally got it like that, you're going to crack. Like, come on, like. Now, him having a baby with no, he shouldn't do that, but yeah.
No, I'm trying to figure out why he painted his nails. I was going to say, I hope IG ain't got nothing to do with these young niggas painting their nails.
That's just young mofos. I see old zesty type of stuff for like years. I just don't even care anymore. I just go, whatever.
So if you see your nephews doing that, you don't care no more, LB. You just gonna let it go. Well, you gonna ignore it like you don't see it. Like, okay.
Well, I don't have no nephews and shit, so
All right.
And
I'm
if I
letting you
did,
know.
I'll beat their ass. Straight up.
See, he put it on record. All right, cool.
I don't care. They ain't our family. Just stay away from me and mine.
Okay, he got it on record, y'all. He
Where's
tripped.
Jalen Green from?
All right, I'm gonna leave that there.
I think he's
Where's
I
Jalen?
Dominican.
just
I think he's Dominican or some shit.
Oh, that explains everything right there. Because if you know anything about some Dominicans, they be on that zesty shit very heavy.
Yo, I went to the nail salon. They asked me about getting my nails done. I told them I was a gangster. I ain't doing that. I literally, like,
There
I
ain't
had
nothing
to keep a
wrong with getting
straight
your
face.
nails done.
No, I don't care what you say. I wasn't going in there looking like Cena. I felt some type of
There's nothing wrong
way.
with getting your nails done.
Cena older than me. He had more time on his feet than me. Like, he had, like, you've been on your feet longer than me. No
What are
offense.
you, dirty? Because there's nothing wrong with
No,
getting your nails done.
there's nothing wrong with it. I ain't put that time in yet. I gotta build some. I gotta put some more work in. I
Yeah,
ain't-
that video did not help Jalen Green when that came out.
That's what I
What
said.
video? Oh, the video when he was younger.
Yeah,
Oh,
whatever he was when he was jacking
Yeah,
off that
the
dude.
London Bridge video. That was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I'm like, what is
That
this?
was
Is this a guy?
crazy.
I was like, "What is you on, big homie?"
So I wanted to know what everybody was on. Like, not just him. I wanted to know like all four of them.
Who started this?
Not just him. Shit, that was crazy.
Yo,
Uh,
I ain't never put
yo,
Lee in the middle.
what's good, man?
What's up, Lee?
What's good? What's good?
Was
So listen,
Ain't
You saw,
nothing.
saw this blowout rap
NBA
game?
line? Nah, NBA line mofos up tonight. Cause as
Oh
soon
yeah,
as
yeah,
I
they
seen
did.
that
oh
Shea
yeah,
post,
that
as
game
soon
they
as I
weren't gonna
seen
let
that,
it. They weren't gonna go for that
no.
3-0 again.
As soon as I seen that Shea
2
post
3-0s,
earlier
nope,
today,
nope.
I said like his accomplishments, all that. I said bet the under today. Bet
Yeah.
the under. Do not ride off this. Bet the under. And what happened? Everybody hit. Like,
Which is crazy to me, bro, because now all of a something the NBA care about the series going extending, bro. When they ain't really put no stock in Minnesota OKC the whole year. I'm like,
no, it
bro.
ain't about okay. It ain't about Minnesota. It's about this forced.
It can't. Yeah, the
It's
series
about this
can't end
They
forced
so
they didn't
change
they
in
didn't
fast.
put they
Like
didn't
it
OKC.
put
can't
no
have.
stock. They didn't put no stock in either one of them teams the whole
OKC
year.
has been feeling very like I've never seen them introduce an MVP during like a broadcast. Like it's usually like with TNT. Like
Right.
This
They
it's
was
normally
very
do it in the
strange.
first
And a
game.
lot of people's been catching on. It's like, what is going on here?
I
Like
got
it's
family that
weird. This
stay
is
in
strange.
OKC. They want to see them win.
First game. The first game they supposed to do that. They announced the MVP. First home game. They waited to the second home game to get Shea the trophy. I'm like,
Which was
And
crazy
then
to
they
me.
did it during halftime. It was very weird. I was like, what is this? Like, I feel like there's like this strange, like they're trying to force OKC on people, like in terms of like, you have to like them. Like, okay.
yeah,
Man,
they
this
gonna be
Either
the
you
first
like them or
off,
you don't. Like, what do you mean?
man,
right. They
listen,
gonna be the new
look,
Golden State Warriors.
everybody know this team gonna win one championship and that's it, bro. The very next year, bro, like they're gonna have to start uh dishing out some of these contracts. Shea is up for an extension. J Dub is up for a supermax because he made an All NBA team and an All Defensive team, and then a year after that, Chet is going to be up for a rookie max. They're not going to be able to keep all of that money in OKC, bro. There's no way. Like
With the new CBA, they said
the
like
new,
since if you're on the all team, I think you get like $1 million, like pretty much every time you working.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. Almost every game
Yeah,
you get close to a mil. So I mean, like, look, the
not
money.
including like before taxes and all that.
Yeah, obviously before taxes and all that, but I mean, but listen, everybody know this. This is part of a long list of one-hit wonder champions, bro, in this decade. Everybody know that, bro. Like, man, I'm not stupid, bro. Like, this is just a
What is
historic.
the seventh year in a row with not a repeating
they
champion?
saying they gotta
Yeah,
So
I'm okay with it, bro. Like, it don't really bother me, bro.
I'm
It's just
fine
that,
with it. That
yeah,
dynasty's
it's just
about
the
to come
NBA.
to an
It's
end
just the
anyway because of the
NBA.
CBA.
It's just the NBA always late to the damn party when it comes to marketing
Well, that ain't got
younger
nothing.
talent.
I mean luckily it lucked like the playoffs turned out to be this way because they would have still been trying to force like the whole
LeBron and
Kobe
Steph.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like
The problem with LeBron and Steph, they don't have teams anymore. Like they're not dominant anymore. Like
I
they
mean,
not the.
they old now.
Yeah, they're older, and then you had to send Luca to the Lakers to give to give the Lakers and LeBron a boost. They got bumped out the first round anyway, and then you send Jimmy to Golden State, and they got bumped out, bro. Like to give them a boost, they went from 11th to and still stayed in the play-in.
mistake
That's how
number
garbage they
one.
are.
Mistakes number one for both teams. Number one, Lakers don't have a big man, and two, Golden State is very geriatric.
Exactly.
And those are your
Yeah.
wins right there. And that's
Yeah,
why
that's
they
that's
lost.
well said. But I know for a fact I'm winning money off that Indiana game in Game 4. Ain't that right, Cino? I
What are you
know for a
winning on?
fact.
Damn.
I know for a fact I'm winning money. I'm on for a fact I'm winning money that night.
What are you betting on?
Oh, that's easy. I'm betting Indiana.
What are you betting on? You just betting on the point spread or something?
No. I'm not betting.
You doing
I'm
a
not
He
betting on the
betting that
parlay
they
spread.
or
gonna
what you
win.
doing?
I'm not betting on the spread at all.
He
Are
If
betting.
you
He
anything,
betting the
buying
whole thing.
over under?
I'm only doing two parlays that night anyway, bro. Like it depends what the parlays is, but I'm
Oh,
definitely
I ain't
betting
got.
Indiana.
Yeah. Oh, you one of them? Yeah, I ain't got time for that. That's a long process. Like I ain't
No, it
got
ain't.
time for that.
That's a winning process.
Unless you're putting a lot of money
You
on the
hardball
on the two
niggas.
I
picks.
thought he meant like two and like probably the quarter.
No,
I'm
you mean
like,
like
you
two
doing two
picks.
and a
I've seen
quarter?
niggas that do that shit on TikTok. I'll be like, what, man? I'm doing six mans and shit. Like, dog, I ain't got time.
That's the winning.
And I hit. And I hit
Nah,
my shit.
nah,
So it's like,
but LB, bro, like I ain't that type of gambler. I'm getting what I need and I'm getting up out of there, bro. Y'all can stay around and hit the blackjack table all day if you want to, bro. I'm getting what I need and I'm out.
the two man only works if like it's only a good process if you're putting a lot of money on the two man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
Hmm.
that 5, 10, 20, no. Like I'm talking like a few hundred. Like,
I'm getting what I
Right.
need and I'm
I
getting up
can't,
out of there.
yeah.
can't wait for my time.
Yeah, like
I'm
I ain't doing
getting
that every day. That's like days going by. Ain't that many days for the NBA left anyway.
it
Shit.
sure ain't, but I mean baseball
And
is
I don't
paying
like
me.
betting MLB right now and WNBA. Hell no.
Nah.
I
Baseball
went
is
through
doing me
hell last
lovely.
year with that over the
Yeah,
summer.
I've been crushing baseball.
Baseball, bro. I like baseball. This is
I've been
probably
hitting
my best
baseball
year
on
doing
and on.
baseball.
I've been hitting
Like,
baseball on and on. WNBA, I didn't even try yet. I said I'll deal with
I
them
mean,
in the summer.
what baseball? But the thing with baseball, I can stick to a routine because it's games every day. Like I can stick to like my 3 day a week, get a routine, bro. Like I'm out of there, bro. Like with minimum 400, bro. Like I'm good, bro. Like the minimum to 2 to 4 legs, bro. Every 2 days, I'm good, bro. Like I'm
The
getting
only
what I
thing that
need.
was
I
saving
got
me last
consistency.
year,
Mm,
was the Olympics. That was saving me because I could mix the MLB with the Olympics and all that.
true. Yeah. That was big time with the Olympics with last year.
I was
That
cooking
was.
on everything: volleyball, track, Olympic boxing.
Oh
I
yeah,
was
These
going
niggas like
crazy.
track and
hardball.
field,
These
bro.
niggas
Oh
like
man,
chemistry off
I was
that
like
hardball.
shit was
Shakari Richardson
lovely.
under what was it, like 17 seconds or whatever. It was like, yeah, I was going crazy.
The track and field. I was new to all the events, bro. I had somebody on the Discord helping me out, bro. Like I'm like, you know what? Let me
Dog,
go find somebody.
I even bet on the 3-on-3. Like the Olympic basketball thing with the
Yeah,
3-on-3 or whatever.
the girls 3-on-3.
No, it was like the dudes. It was like a bunch of random dudes. I was
Hey,
like, I'm just
Casino,
betting
why
on
you
doing
ain't said
all of
nothing
it.
about Chris Brown getting locked up?
He got locked up. No, he's out. He paid bail.
He made
He
back
paid the bill.
I think he paid, what was it, like
six
a
six
million
six
something?
million.
Yeah.
6 million.
Yeah.
It was something crazy.
Like 5.6
I
million.
never knew why he was in
Casino
there.
over
I
there
never
eating
even
cereal and
understood why
shit.
they even put him in there.
Because somebody tried to claim that Chris Brown beat him up like 3 years ago or something.
Casino said, "Fuck
They was trying to claim that
Whatever it is.
they were trying to claim that Chris Brown beat him up like 3 years ago or something. It was like, what?
Oh
Like
man,
random shit. What?
you can't do nothing as a celeb, bro. You got to get your money and
hey,
go.
hey, hey, hey,
5.6
hey."
million though.
They always messing with Chris Brown.
My man, listen.
It's always an anonymous person, though.
Once
That's
I
my
seen that they
thing.
was trying to get Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson, like 85 years old, bro.
I
Like,
was confused when I saw it. I just completely
oh
just ignored
man,
that. I ignored that.
I didn't
I just
Yeah, I
ignore
like,
it,
I'm not
did
even
too.
man.
I said,
entertaining
not
that.
Smokey, dog. I ain't,
Like,
I
yeah,
was like,
fuck
yo,
with y'all. Fuck with
that's
y'all.
one of my mom's favorite
Yo,
singers,
Spino.
man. I was like, oh, my mom was distraught when she saw that.
So what? Kid Cudi's testimony is just hearsay?
Yeah.
I don't know.
why is he taking a stand? He's mentally unstable. That doesn't like he
Said
shouldn't
he
even take
mentally
the stand.
unstable.
He is mentally
You're
unstable.
not
He
a
always been
credible
having
witness
mental
at that
issues.
point. If
No,
you,
he not.
yeah.
You damn sure ain't.
And he a sucker. Because he doing
Yeah.
that for Cassie. And I'm like, dog, come on, dog. Really?
She ain't even gonna give you
Like
none.
I never like, and people believe the bomb in the car thing too. Like I can't believe people actually believe that. The car and the bomb thing. I was like, what? What y'all
I
talking
said
about?
the
Y'all believe
car
that?
and the ball.
Yeah.
Yo,
Remember
then I
when
was
Kid
watching an
Cudi like
article.
a while back claimed that Diddy put a bomb in his car? Like,
That's wild.
Then I was watching the art of dialogue. They got they had Chopper from Making the Band on there, and he kept talking about this Diddy trial. And then they had Freddie P on there. Oh my God, I don't know what Freddie P and Diddy had going on, but it sounded like
Freddie
he on the
Freddie P is
prosecution side.
the one from the band, right?
Yeah, the one that
Oh,
smoked out and
Frederick,
was
right?
fighting.
Frederick, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Freddie from Miami, the
Yeah, I
skinny
remember.
nigga. The one that was crying on Instagram, talking about Diddy did this to me. He was the
Nah,
first nigga crying.
you just got lazy, bro. Just saying. That's what it was back then. You was just lazy.
I never liked him. I never cared for hear him rap. But I'm
I
gonna
did
be
like
honest.
Frederick back in the day though. I did
I
like the
ne-
band.
I did
I
not
had
like
an
the
album.
band.
I heard the album and shit.
You out of pocket, LB. My mama would not waste her money on that. She said, "Boy, you gonna listen to real music, nigga.
I bought my albums.
Boy,
I
you
had
gonna listen." My mama gonna buy an Outkast album or something else, nigga. Your Ti,
it'll be like
Lil
$10,
Flip. It's
$13.
not gonna happen, nigga. You're not gonna go to Best Buy and go buy the band album.
Well, I didn't have to go there. I'm in New York, nigga.
I swear to God, you ain't for the waste her hard earned money. She don't
I
work for
ain't
10 hours. Hell
dog.
no, she finna fight you for that. You finna get beat.
Behind
You
the
like
band.
when you live in New York, you ain't
somebody finna
gotta
get
go to
beat.
Best Buy, FYE, and all those places. You ain't gotta
Yeah, I
go there.
know. Mm.
Diddy
I
didn't
got
even
the
care
hood
about
store.
that band.
And I get the
Diddy
albums
only did
early.
it for the money.
It's like,
They told him, man, he didn't care about working with that band. Diddy just was there to get the check.
yeah, like you can get the albums early. Like I remember when
And that's
Blueprint
why
One
Sarah going to get. Sarah
came
hitting the
out. I got
stand
that
against.
shit like
Sarah's
three,
taking the
4 days
stand against
early.
him.
Oh yeah,
Sarah's
Sarah, she going in on Chopper.
she on the stand.
Chopper been a bum since I was 15, dog.
Hey
Man,
man,
Chopper,
Chopper's hilarious.
he knows Sarah was a bust down, man. He knows she was her whole job was to go up there and service Diddy.
She didn't have no vocals. I used to say that like, yo, she can't sing. I ain't
She
trying to
had
be
that
rude,
one
man. She
song
can't
though.
sing or dance. She ain't
She
got
had that one
nobody.
song
What she
though.
here for?
She had that one song called Tonight. I was like, she went in on that.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Something happens when you. I was like, no, 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 no. Get out of here. I know a couple girls in the hood right now that can sing better
Dog,
than
you was
that.
like 5 when that
Got
came
even.
out. What you know? Like, you was like 5 when that shit came out.
Nigga, I was nigga. It was cool. I was on the floor in the hood watching the show, saying this shit is not right. I know this ain't right. This is something wrong with this the way this. Cause I heard, when you listen to
Watching the
good
band at
music and they
5 is
put her
crazy.
in front of you, it's like there's a difference. You can hear the difference. Like, ooh, There's a difference between good music and bad music, and this put it right in front of my face. Diddy did it on purpose. Yeah,
Yeah,
girl.
just there for the bag. You know, they told him you ain't got to work with him, so he didn't care if they made it or not. He didn't give
Yo,
a
That
damn.
show was funny as hell.
the way he treated them let me know that Diddy was kind of gonna be he was gonna get sued
But
later
Diddy
on.
is known for being
He's
crazy.
an
Like
asshole,
the
bro.
whole
He was
world just
on
didn't
Donald
know
Trump
that
type
until
time
the
back
show.
then, bro. He was on.
Diddy was known for being crazy. Just the whole world was late on that shit. It was like, yes, he's making like he makes his employees do like all types of like stupid shit.
But
Like
is it crazy or is
walk
he
from
driving
another
you to be
borough
successful?
to get some damn cake and shit. Like, dog, I'll be like, bro, you're insane.
So if later on it comes out 50
Walking,
Cent was
walking
insane,
from walking from Bad Boy Records to Juniors is insane. That was some diabolical shit. I was like,
is that really a long walk? I never understood how
yes, that's
long
a
that
whole
walk.
nother borough. That's a few hours.
So put it in perspective for me. How
Bad
long?
Boys is in the Manhattan. You go
Uh,
all the way to Brooklyn, and he goes deep into
oh,
Brooklyn too. So
oh, he out of
where
pocket.
Juniors is at?
Yeah, I would have been off that show. Like,
Like
God
I'm
damn,
trying
we
to
gotta
put it in
walk.
perspective. Like you're from Atlanta, so let me
That's like walking
walk
from
from
College Park to what? What? What you want me?
downtown. Okay, let me see.
College Park to downtown? I would
Walk
be
from
down if I could.
Alpharetta to like Lenox Mall.
I'd be down. I'm not doing that. Like I'm not like
Yeah,
I'm gonna catch the
like
train. I'm
some
gonna
like
be down there. I'll be like, bro, I made it here, bro. I came back with your cake. It don't matter how I got here and how I got back. Come on, bro.
he made
Jesus.
him walk there, but then you could take the train back. Then he ate piece of the cake and then put it to the side. I was like, yo, I would have crashed out, bro.
What?
The show was good, Cino. You gotta give it that credit. The show
No,
Yeah,
niggas
who
was
credit?
tight on the train. Everybody was all tight
did
on the
he did
train.
create
And
a
he
great
told,
show.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Diddy was good at entertaining black folks. He was good at
and that was
entertaining black
making the
folks.
band. I didn't even get to the "I Want to Work for Diddy" show that came out a few years
Oh
later.
yeah, but him and
That
50
show, but
Cent,
that
right?
show's pretty light compared to what he was. I was like,
Right, because him and 50 Cent both had a deal. MTV gave him that deal. And they was like, because they was like, man, they did making the band. We got this work for Diddy. And they had one for 50 Cent too, like work for 50 Cent. That's the same show. It was two different people. It was both of them was like completely stupid. Like Fifth
"I
was
Want to
very
Work for Diddy" shit was funny.
I
That shit was
yeah. I
funny.
want to work for the 50. The 50 show was
want to
terrible.
work for 50. Come on.
And he was
I don't even
on his
remember the
own
50
music.
Cent show. I don't even remember that
50
existing.
shows are I always said 50 your shows are only gonna be good if you're selling dope. Like your life has got to be get rich or die trying. Once I seen that movie, I said that's gonna be your whole life, cuz. I hope you know that. Like your
No,
whole life
number
gonna be
one,
that's
number
your whole
one.
life,
I'm
nigga.
not that
I
far
hope you know that, nigga.
removed from. I'm
You
not
ain't
that
never gonna
far
be able
from
to not
removed
tell this
on none of
story.
that shit. One, I'm not that far removed from all that shit. I remember Supreme and all that shit growing up, but it was like, no. But I'm saying, like, the movie itself, very embellished, very embellished. I was like, I don't remember a lot of this shit being this way when I was
I
Oh
just
no,
don't think
almost none of it was that way. Almost none of it was that way. It was
yeah,
totally
that shit was like
different.
hella embellished.
I'm like, who getting murked in the studio like that? I'm like,
It's like, nah.
I didn't like the way he pulled out your gold tooth. I was like, damn. He pulled out his gold tooth like in front of everybody. Yo started smoking crack because of it. I was like, I ain't like the way the results started. I was like, what made that's make you start
That
smoking crack?
movie was very
He wasn't supposed to be
glamorized.
in the
That
street.
movie was like straight out of Compton before straight out of Compton. It was very glamorized.
But it was
Yeah.
a perfect movie for 50 at the time. If I it was better than 8 Mile, I'd say that.
I like
If you had
8
to put
Mile.
8 Mile up against Get Rich or Die Trying, I'd say Get Rich or Die Trying
I
all
like
day.
8 Mile.
Bullshit. I mean, 8 Mile got better rap scenes, but other than that,
I like 8
I
Mile
hate the
as a
plot. It was
movie.
all
It ain't.
racist.
I'm not focused on it
It
based
was
on a
I
true story.
hated
None
it.
of those shits are true
B Rabbit was
stories.
a racist ass white boy. I hated that nigga. Like when I watched that movie, I used to say this as a kid, like, yo, if he would have pulled me by my
Yo,
legs and dropped me to that hood of that
the
car,
free
I would have
world.
shot him right there on the spot. He was
Okay, B Rabbit is a racist that's like hung around like nothing but black people. in a
nah, I don't
like
care.
what are we talking
They
about?
weren't they they were different. He said my man Future is an Uncle Tom. I don't care. He wasn't the same type of. He wasn't no nigga. He was no nigga. He was hanging around black people. He was no niggas. It's the difference, LB. You should hear the difference. It's the difference between black people and niggas. And there's a war going on.
Yeah,
It's going
I
on.
don't idolize with that ignorance.
Yeah, that was a horrible like it was so horrible. The raps were horrible. And, like the only time like it was like he was supposed it was comedy to me, 8 Mile, because it was like they were watching Eminem rap like he was finna save the world, like he was Jesus or something. They was, come on, man, spit it, man, you got it. Like, you do it, man. You
Free world got you gassed up.
I just enjoyed it as a movie.
yeah,
As a movie, the shit is good, but it's like
it's
now I
funny.
never want to see it again because they played it on VH1 and BET too much. I said I never want to see this movie again.
But it's
Same thing with
funny
Get Rich too. Same thing.
I just didn't like the raps. I just like look 1 pot, 2 pot, 3 pot, 4
There's
pot,
too many
your
movies.
pot, your
Like
your
all
pot,
those
your
movies that
pot.
used to
No,
come
I'm
on
like, I ain't. What the fuck
all
does that
those movies
mean?
that used
Like
to come on
it didn't have no
BET,
like
all those
nothing
movies
had
that
meaning.
all those movies that used to come on BET, VH1, MTV, and all that. I said I'd never want to see these ever again, dog. They
I
overplayed them at the time. I
No,
want to see
the
this movie.
freestyle he did
I
at
broke it. I'm an MC. I used to hate that. I used to break it down. My mama used to be like, "Bro, are you really trying to break down this nigga freestyle? Like, you better
It
stop
ain't
this
that
and
deep.
shit."
Like it ain't like really no real deep thought into it. Like it's pretty like straightforward.
No, it's whack. Like she said, you just gotta
It's
give
pretty
up on Eminem.
straightforward. It's like
You can't, but she not buying this. Eminem is whack. Like it was not like Eminem couldn't be played in my house. Not around black women. Black women hate Eminem. Like I hate to tell Eminem this. I don't know if he knew this. I think he sees it at
It's
his
gonna be
concert.
fed by
Black women don't
Eminem.
like him, bro.
I grew up
He
out
know
of
that,
Eminem. I grew up out of Eminem at like 12. Like I
bro.
listened
Like, I know you
to
ain't never seen no black woman play
I
Eminem.
listened to LP and Eminem show. That was it for me. So and
dog.
So
the occasional records like here and there.
Dog, that freestyle he did on 8 Mile when he was at the lunch truck, that was
I
that was
remember
like
that.
that
girl rap better.
worst. That was like one of the worst freestyles I've ever heard in my life. He was, you didn't work here so long. You're a plant. You want to leave, but you can't. Look at your boots. Oh my God, they're growing roots. I said, oh my God, I can't.
Wasn't that
He
meant to
just
be played
rhyming
up as
words.
whack
Everybody
though?
just, oh my gosh.
Wasn't that meant to be played up as whack though? From what I remember.
I don't think so. It was
I
You
supposed
said,
to.
what's
recall
that?
it
Who?
being that way. I recall it being played up to be a whack line, like in the movie.
No, that was Eminem. It was drawn up to be him serving the dude in the lunch line who was Exhibit.
That was a
It was
dice.
this whole thing was made up to protect the gay guy because Eminem was gay. So they made a gay scene because he was going in on Exhibit was going in on Paul the fruitcake. That's what they called him, Paul the fruitcake from work. So he comes in defending. All right, he made a rhyme defending gay people and.
Oh yeah, Exhibit did come in there freestyle. Exhibit was hitting that nigga too.
Yes, he was.
Exhibit hit that nigga.
He was on.
Nigga ball the fruitcake.
I bet you when you travel, you got panties in your suit.
It was on his top, son. I hate to say it, bro. Yeah, like that whole movie. I started thinking Eminem was secondhand.
What's up,
You know what's
racism
so
shit?
funny about
Low
Exhibit?
key.
Like some people that are younger, like they only know him as the Pit My Ride guy and not the rapper.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is.
I'm one of them kids. I used to think of him like that, bro. There's not too many songs I know by Exhibit.
I mean, I got introduced by Exhibit with X, and then I went back and then heard Paparazzi and all that. But X is like the song that stood out to me.
Yeah, but then that's the only thing Outlaw would know is Paparazzi. I got a question for that guy who made Paparazzi because Outlaws, what's his name? Idi Amin put that in his rhyme. If you ain't in this game, man, for the month of cash, man. That bomb fur.
That was Tupac.
Oh, and I've been Like I haven't like keeping up with it, but like in passing, I've been seeing like clips of like Joey Badass going crazy on the West and shit.
Oh
Like,
man, he
like
been
I
going
heard he's like served up.
Yeah, he been trying. Yo,
They just
Joey
kept
trying to
throwing
get.
bodies at him.
mixtape.
But I've been noticing Joey since like 2011.
Joey
I've
got
been.
like he done went at the whole TDE. Dude, they got a whole mixtape. They've been going at it all week. Dude, they did about 14 songs.
Yeah, and Kendrick got to like he don't see it. It was like, all right.
Like,
K-Dot, I mean K-Dot, he trying to select. He's selective with that. What they say,
Nah, he
selective
too busy
outrage.
going into malls, performing at malls and shit.
right. I'm like, dude, God's on tour.
You gotta be selective with that outrage, nigga. You gotta be.
He making 14 million a night. He ain't worried about
Yeah, they just throwing a bunch of randoms at him. I was like, who are these people though? It's like I don't even know how. Like,
K-Dot cousin. No, hit a three, came back and got him. I'm like,
who?
Yeah.
And then I saw Daylight jumping into it. I'm like, what is this?
Daylight's in
Whatever,
there.
bro.
Yeah, Daylight's in there going at it, and
That shit was trash. I was like, all right, bro.
I
yeah,
hate Daylight. I never liked Daylight. Like ever since he's ever
Like
rapped,
as a
I
battle
said
rapper,
something.
Daylight's cool. As a battle rapper, Daylight's cool, but like
Daylight,
bro.
he's
like,
a cloud chaser. That's all he is. You know?
Like
Yeah,
Daylight don't really do like all that crazy.
Daylight's like Hopkins to me. Like he's like a newer Hopkins to me.
yeah.
No, like when Daylight first came out, I remember when he used to like dress up like in Spawn costumes and say like zesty stuff and all that.
Yeah,
like,
I remember that, and that's all I can't forget. I was like, "Yep,
yeah.
that shit got me fucked
What was
up."
that
Nope,
one
you
time
got
when he stripped all the way down to his drawers on stage during that Joe Budden versus Hollow the Don shit? So it was like, dog, like. But he hasn't done like a lot of that
Too
stuff
many
like
antics with his
Yeah, Hollow
like he
the
hasn't
Don
done none of that
was
gimmicky stuff in a
real.
minute. So it was like,
I was like, what was Joe Budden doing there? You know, it's just he just beat some of
Joe be doing the
I
weirdest.
paid
He be
money
caught
for
doing
that.
the
I was very
weirdest shit.
pissed. I
Like
paid
you
money
would
for
never
that.
hear
I was pissed,
allegation with
dog.
Cino doing some of these stuff. Like I never imagined some of y'all in some of these allegations.
I
He be
was
caught Joe Budden in some of these weird allegations.
I was very pissed off. I threw money away on that shit because I bought the pay-per-view. So it was like,
oh man.
I think it was like $20. I was like, all right, whatever. Bro.
But yeah, Joe Budden, I was like, I'd have known that. I'm like, Joe ain't going. He's not a battle.
Because I wanted to look for us because I messed with Hollow. Like I was like, oh yeah, he battling my guy Hollow. Like,
yeah, Hollow was gonna beat him. And when Cassidy came there and beat dude, I knew he was gonna beat him. I don't even know why it was a contest. Everybody, I remember that was when you came on.
And this is like during the time when I like low-key started to fall out. This is like low-key. This is like the time I started to fall out with battle rap. It got too much for me. It's like, all right, this is too much, bro.
And you was telling me how cold he was. I forgot dude's name. The one that Cassidy ended up battling and beating.
Murder Mook. I mean, not Murder Mook. Not Murder Mook. Was it Murder Mook?
No, it's the other guy. Gosh, he just battled him. He's the emotional dude too. Oh man, what the hell?
Not DNA. Oh, what is his name? I can't remember. He's like a known battle rapper. I just can't remember his name.
Yeah, Disaster.
Yeah. No, Disaster's the white boy.
Yeah, that's the one.
You pointed him to the white boy.
Disaster's nice though.
No, he fighting the guy. I mean, he was battling the guy that they was talking about. He won the real gangster. He was doing all this interview. Man, I'm real. I did this.
Talking about Sue Surf?
No.
Oh yeah, Disaster when he punched on Math Hoffa. He beat up Math Hoffa.
Yeah, well, Math Hoffa dared him to do it.
And the whole pay-per-view battle thing with him and Cass ended up beating him.
Is it Loaded Lux?
Loaded Lux, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Loaded Lux. Yeah.
Or was it that dude from Wild? Or was that dude from?
He was like, man, Loaded Lux.
Charlie Clips you talking about? Charlie Clips battled Cassidy too. I remember.
Damn, I'm trying to think. It was another dude who battled Cassie who was talking a lot of shit. He be on 106.
Not Charlie Clips. My bad. Not Charlie Clips.
He be on that Wildin' Out with
Yeah, I know who
Nick
you're talking
Cannon.
about. The one with Conceited.
Yeah, fuck. I forgot his name though.
Dark skin dude. I can't remember his name.
The dark skinned dude, bald head nigga.
He was going crazy on Cassidy too, because Cassidy just doesn't understand like the
Cassie was
antics
hard
of
at it.
battle.
If it wasn't for,
This the thing
I
with Cassidy. He just doesn't understand like the antics of like that modern day battle rap. Like this ain't 2005. Like this is like 2000. Like
I hate the world because it ain't 2005. They did my man dirty back in 2005. My man was supposed to be. If y'all
like
understand, he was about to be
2005.
Wayne before Wayne. Like he
2005, it was like
was.
straightforward. 2005, it was like straight. Like the 2000s, was like straightforward with the battle raps. Like 2010s, it got like very antics, like double tag team battle raps. Like it got too crazy for me. I was like, I'm out.
That
It's
dude,
too much, bro.
I'm just saying about Cassie in general. If he didn't go to jail,
battles and like
Cassie, if Cassie didn't go to jail, bro, he was about to hit something. He was about to hit a different peak, dog. I went back and listened to Hotel with R. Kelly. I was like, ooh, this is a different type of song right here. This is a replay. Like this is a 10-year, this is a decade.
That was like his early days. He didn't even get locked up yet.
I know, nigga. I don't understand. I don't think young people understand certain songs to get a classic song at that.
You know how early that was? It was like 2002.
Nigga, I'm saying, son.
Like that wasn't even his main album. Split Personality was cool, but I'm a Hustler is like his main album. That was like 2005.
That's what got him locked up. Should kept on the R&B wave.
Nah, what got him locked up was like attempted unalive and all that shit.
Yeah. ARF, baby.
And then there was that random rumor like he murder Mook. I said, what? Yo, Mook's right here. What are you talking about? Like,
you hear that? Where'd you hear that?
That was like the craziest rumor back in like 05, 06. I was like, what are y'all talking about?
So LB, let me ask you a question because you a New York guy. Why don't y'all give like Philly guys as much respect as y'all like? Why don't Philly guys get garnished like
your radio doesn't get what we get? Cassidy has been to Hot 97 numerous amounts of times, bro. Including other Philly rappers like Freeway and the rest of them. Y'all just don't get it until they put it on a mixtape. Like months later. I would just hear the shit live.
All right. Well, I was just asking. I was just saying, nigga.
Trust me, because I hear everybody else's radio. I'll be like, dog, they'd be like 9 months behind and shit. I'll be like, bro.
Dude.
I remember when Wangster came out.
That's his name, Hitman Hollow. My fault.
Yeah, I knew it was. I was like, I don't think it's that one. I kept saying it. I said, I think it's that dude on 106. Yeah. That's why I told you. I was like, yo, because he came out there talking mad trash to Cassie, but
and I'm like, this dude is whack. And then y'all was like, no, Hitman is cool. I'm like, man,
on the TV show, he was cool though. On TV, he was cool.
I know. It was LB. I never forget.
I like him, man. I just understand what was about to happen because Cassidy just doesn't understand modern day battle rap at that time. It was like because it's not 2000s. It's like it's very antics and shit.
Averb is trash. I was in the Midwest.
Like I get it, but my guy was Conceited. I actually met Conceited, so it was like that. So
yeah, Conceited is not. He can rap.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, he way better than Hitman Holler. I don't know.
How could you tell he was just way better than him? Just like you said that, so like you didn't even think about that. Like, yeah, he way better. You didn't even have to think about it.
I think the first time I heard Conceited was
Hitman Holler rap like somebody who
I think like 2011. So it was
Hitman Holler rap like somebody who got a couple of bars and who just started like getting a rhythm.
Nah, he ain't like No, he's nowhere near top 10. But it's like but I knew like he would bring
It
it to
man is
stat
a
sheet
basketball player
depending
too.
on what was like depending on the antics. So it was like, okay.
Hitman Holler just be saying shit.
But what on the show the nigga funny. So it was like,
Yeah.
Hey man, Holla be trying to. I mean,
even though I haven't watched Wildin' Out in like man.
Conceited is trash. No, Conceited is
Nah,
not.
you're crazy. Conceited is
you
nice.
see, it's hard. I can't say he's trash.
Right. I
No,
seen him wilding out. I think he be trying too hard on that.
see, no, tell me if I'm tripping or not. But when Wildin' Out first came out, like back in '06 or '05, like, did they have that little segment where the rapper used to go in like that, like Conceited and Hitman Holler doing?
Well, Wild Style's always been around. That's
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean the Wild Style's always been there, but has it always been like a rapper that's really been really on the show trying to go at you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But not like it was a rapper, but not like that.
Yeah.
Normally the rappers was helping out Nick Cannon and all them with the rhymes. Like
Majority of the time it was like comedians back then. Like they didn't really get rappers until like Conceited and them. Like when that show came back. Like,
yeah, they had a rapper on the show. He was when they first came out. Like he was on the show, like part of the cast. He was helping Nick and all of them. Back when Cat Williamson was there.
back then my favorite guy was
Kevin Williams. Kevin Hart was on there.
well, he was a guest. He wasn't like a main guy.
Frankie was funny as hell.
Yes.
No, what's the name? Corey Holcomb when he was on
Oh
Wild.
yeah, Corey Holcomb.
That motherfucker had me crying, you know.
But now they don't want to get Corey no shine.
I don't know what he did.
Corey be brutally honest. That's what it is.
Yeah, you can't be that in this business.
But I think that's what we love about that's what we love about our stars. Like that's what you love about Bernie Mac. That's what you love about what was it? Robin
Harris.
Bernie
Mac has never really said nothing about anybody. We talk about people that would like just straight up like expose that person. That's what Corey be doing.
I mean, social media wasn't available for Bernie Mac and Robert Harris and all. I mean, the Richard Pryor era. Who knows what these guys would have said if you would have put a phone in these guys' face
when social
in their
media was
daily
around, they were
space?
still alive. When social media was around, they were still alive. So it was like that.
Man, if social media was
Like, they could have said something on MySpace or Facebook around that time.
you know how it's totally different if somebody can go live and say something like the way Tino just went live and now we're all talking and saying something.
I mean,
it's totally different
from a point of view from your era.
Back in the day, somebody's got to really like upload a video.
Because you're looking at it from your era. See,
Bernie Mac be roasting everybody on Twitter
and all of that shit. That shit got out there just as much as they do us now. It's just
like some of them.
It just depends, like who's the outlet they sending it to, and if the outlet got pulled like that, once it hits like the main certain mainstream places, then you'll get the news.
Well, since Corey Holcomb ain't on the show, let me ask y'all then. Which era of Wild 'N Out do you like better? Do you like the first version or the second version? Like the older version, like when it first came out?
The version that was in Atlanta or the version that was in New York? Anything past that, no. So the Atlanta version was 2005 to 07. Then the New York version was 2014 to 2018 or whatever, or 2017 or something like that. Once it went to Hollywood, I said, I don't know. It feels like the jokes was appealing more to the gentrified crowd. It's like I ain't really feeling this.
Oh wow!
When it was in New York, it was like the most hood segment of Wild 'N Out because it was just straight hood people up in there. From the Wild 'N Out girls to everything, because all the Wild 'N Out girls worked at Starless and shit.
See.
Like the chick that Tristan Thompson was cheating on Chloe with, she worked at Starless. The Lonnie Blair chick, she worked at Starless. She was like, that was like the beginning of the Star Tender era. Lonnie, Bernice, and Gracie and shit.
Let's see, LB.
That was like the beginning, dog.
You stay out of there.
Man, they did.
And Tristan Thompson didn't care either. He was like super sloppy, like, because the private investigators found him all around the city. Like, he did not care.
He was wild.
I'm gonna go to the Soho house. Like, what? Like, he trying to get caught. Like, that's on the main street. That's where they feel power at and shit. You know what that Kai? Remember that Kai PS5 giveaway from like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Where everybody in Union Square, Soho House is in that area. Like,
Oh wow!
Yeah, like I think it's across the street or something, or a few blocks down.
He's trying to put a target on his back with no care.
He didn't care. He did not care, and everybody knew it.
He has no fear for human life.
Lonnie's fine as hell too. Lonnie's still fine. Like,
Hey. All right. Well,
I thought Gracie was top tier too, because the Asian chick that was on Wilder now.
Yeah. Yo, Julius Randle was killing it tonight, huh?
Yeah. See, that's what happens. That's what needs to happen with Cat. You know, like when he get benched, it's like, all right, you got to go ahead and get mad.
Now watch the same thing happen tomorrow where Cat goes off. And it's just going to be like, this is what I was trying to tell T the other day. They're literally the same person, just with different attributes.
so you saying Cat and Julius Randle are the same
they're
player?
the same person. Like, I don't know if y'all watched that
He's in the same player.
I don't know if y'all watched that YouTube show. I don't know if y'all watched that YouTube show on Bleacher Report, the Hero Ball cartoon.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, like it's like when all the NBA players like battling out on Playoff Mountain or whatever. So, like Ant-Man and Jalen Brunson was like battling on the mountain. It was like, well, we got Julius, we got Cat, and then Cat and Julius clash, and then they just ball up into a crater like Dragon Ball and shit. And then they both say, "I thought we upgraded."
Oh, they both the same thing.
I was like, dog.
I get
That's
it.
pretty much like what they are. They just different attributes of the same player. It's just like it just depends on like what fits your team better. And Julius did not fit New York, so it's like, no, he gotta go. I don't think he's staying in Minnesota either. I think he got it there too.
No, I think he's staying in Minnesota.
I don't think he's signing an extension.
Oh, he's signing an extension.
I mean, where the hell else he gonna go?
The reason why I have Julius leaving is outside of basketball reasons. Like, because I remember when he left New York, his kids like lost their shit.
Man, his kids love Minnesota. His kids half
because his kids because they young as hell, like friends and shit, elementary school and all that.
His girlfriend is white.
So
I know she like Minnesota. It's okay.
Like kids, man. He's trying to get a championship.
Like he ain't trying to like.
But yeah, man, I just found out my family, like I told you, they know. Like he went to school with my cousins. Now, I just talked to my uncle and auntie and them. They rooting for the Knicks hard. They rooting for him. I was like, I knew it. I knew it. I was like, how did this get under my nose? How did this get under my nose?
Root for who?
Jalen Brunson. They root for the Knicks because of Jalen Brunson. Because he from out here. He went to school.
They changing up their lineup too, from what I've been.
Oh, he from out there.
Yeah, they're supposed to be trying something new tomorrow.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson partially grew up in Chicago. He's like Jersey. He's from Jersey and Chicago.
Yeah, but he went to school out here. We played ball with him. We played ball with him at the Mundelein. He went to Stevenson, that's the rich school. So that's what the school my cousins went to. It's like basically the Jewish school.
Yeah.
So
I've seen plenty of those.
Yeah, so it's celebrities go there, doctors, they end up going, they got feeder schools. It's like one of the top 50 schools in the world. Well, in the United States, for high schools. And it's like he went there, they never had an athlete. Like he was on the football team, Jalen Brunson. He played football with my cousin. He was like, no, we was on the football team together. I was like, y'all was? He's like, yeah. He's like, we was on the football team. He's like, he's younger than me. I was like, I know that. We played ball. Remember that underline because the other team forfeited. They were just sitting around. So he decided to play and run. I was like, and I told y'all to guard him because I was like, stay up on him because he a lefty. Lefties can shoot. I was like, he lefty. Lefties can shoot, man. You got to get up on him. I'm like, see, he got a jump shot.
We got too many lefties on this team. I noticed that we got a lot of lefties on the Knicks.
Yeah. And I was like, man, lefties can shoot. So I was like, you got to guard them. And that was Brunson. I was like, he was like 15, he was about 5'8". I was taller than him. So he was trying to match up with me and everything. It was cool. And I was like, dude, he was all right. I was like, dude was cool. And his girlfriend is from out here too. But it ain't his girlfriend. He married her. He married that chick. That white girl. So I was like, man. I was like, that's Brunson's wife. I was like, it's like she went to Stevenson too. That's my other cousin. She's her brother is the one I'm talking about, Jake. Leia went to school with her, but Leia was like, she was out of school before they went there. So, but she know her through I don't know, some of this connection of Stevenson. So they rooting for Jalen Brunson.
They
own.
All I know, there's a rumor about Mitch starting tomorrow. So,
Mitch
Josh Hart is going to be sitting apparently. So, which Josh Hart freaking insane, bro.
Sitting Josh Hart, no.
Josh Hart been said to put him on the bench so he can come straight off the bench.
The Knicks might win if they do it that way. The Knicks might win.
I'm like, dog. I was like, dog. How come he hasn't listened to Josh Hart? We did that.
They do that, then they might.
The whole
win.
city been on. The whole city been crashing out on Tiz for like days since the other day.
Yeah,
it's because y'all beat up that firefighter.
Tiz is mentally insane. Like
Pacers firefighter. You see that video? See them?
He's mentally ill.
Which one?
The Knicks fans, they beat up that Pacers.
Man, that Knicks fan been black. He been out. He been another day.
The guy with the
garbage.
garbage.
The garbage is on them and shit.
The Pacers flying him out for Game 4. They made sure it was Game 4 because they already got the script and they finna sweep.
That's just a Tuesday, dog. I had my moments too when I throw garbage cans on niggas.
Shit, that's what they do in New York. They treat.
I'll grab anything I see.
Shit.
Women, chicks picked up like a random street sign that fell off the freaking pole or whatever. Like, dog, listen.
They got problems out there. They got anger problems, anger issues. They win something, they get too excited. They want to fight.
That's why when people I just be watching people from the outside and just be like, I'm so confused. Like, exactly. I just go whatever. Like, you don't have to understand. It's just what it is.
What did he do to deserve that? That's all I kept saying. When I seen that video, that's the only thing I kept saying.
Like,
what did he do to deserve that?
I'll be shot by all type of shit. That I just go whatever.
What did he do?
Like, what was that video I saw with the dude that went on the train?
They said, don't expect him to make a change. They say, don't expect Tom Thibodeau.
No, I expect him to make it. No, this is my thing. I expect him to make an adjustment, but then he's going to revert right back to like what wasn't working.
They say that starting lineup is going to be Brunson, Bridges, Hart, OG, and Cat. That's going to be the starting lineup. They was like, don't even believe.
One of them niggas gonna come off the bench. OG or Hart gonna make a decision.
The starting lineup should be the starting lineup should be Mitch, OG, Bridges, Deuce, Brunson, because that was working. And then Tibbs went crazy and put in Cameron Payne in the fourth quarter.
Did you just not say Cat was not in your starting lineup?
I can't believe he did that. I still can't believe he did that.
The thing is that lineup worked. Like, I don't think he needs to change the starting lineup. It's just that when he went to that unit and that lineup, it works. So you want to start Cat and start that lineup, that's cool. But when you come with that, put Josh Hart on the bench and put Cat down and bring him Robinson and let that lineup play. It's a way better. And it's a hard matchup for Indiana. They were defensively in the lanes. OG was flying to the ball. He didn't have to worry about Cat being in his way. It was perfect. I was like, man, they are balling. I was doing it live. I was calling the game. I'm like, man, the Knicks is everywhere.
And then what do? They put in negative 23 usage rate cat back in the game.
No, when they went to that lineup again, they left Josh Hart in. I said, why did you switch? And he's like, why you ain't come back with McBride? That's all. Like, why would you just leave Josh Hart out there? Now he's dead tired. Josh Hart is, and then you finna put McBride in, who been sitting all this time, and then he come in cold and he give up a turnover. Because he ain't been in the game. He's stepping on out, dribbling on the
body tired.
Yeah, because he got to get revved back up. He been sitting on the bench all this time. I'm like,
Hart need to change his damn sneakers too, because he was the only one slipping and gliding everywhere. I was like, what sneakers he got on, dog?
But yeah, that was crazy, man.
Not winning.
That's I'm like the Knicks now. I'm telling you, Tibbs they are predictable. That's the thing. That's the key word about the Knicks. They are predictable. And that's
I said, dog, if we lose game 3, don't even show it. Let Rick Brunson be the interim coach for like that day, and then we find a new coach. I ain't got time.
What? That's how you feel?
Yeah, don't show it to work. Don't show it to work in game 4. You're done. You're done.
You said if you go down 2-0, this how you feel. If you lose game 3, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you lose game
no
3,
one comes back from 0-3.
Right. You think
y'all could be the first team to do it? Y'all the Knicks. Y'all the greatest redeemed team.
You think the New York Knicks will beat?
I don't abide by that outlaw.
They call him the baby one.
Because I know Outlaw's not saying that in public. He's only saying that on here. There's no way he's saying that in public.
He said redeemed team.
There's no way he's saying
that in New York.
He is stuck on that redeem team thing.
It's
man.
the dumb, like it gets on my nerves. Like he always finds a way to Kobe. He always finds a way to link Kobe or LeBron to some conversation. It's very strange, bro.
I'm like,
you see how
it's Kobe to the Knicks. I'm like, how you link Kobe to the Knicks? It's not supposed to.
The redeem team shit, because he's getting that from the 08 Olympic team and shit. And then the LeBron stuff, he's like, you see how he's not putting his team down? I'm like, mostly every team in history don't put their team down. LeBron's the only one that really does that. Like, who cares? Like, it's like,
hey, listen, man. Y'all gonna respect LeBron by the time he leave. When he leave, y'all gonna be like, man, we wish we had another player like LeBron. Watch.
I said that too last year. I said when LeBron retire, ain't nobody gonna have nothing to talk about.
Watch. I swear to God, they gonna be like, damn, man, this big hope. The hood, they gonna be like, the big hood dude gone. The only player from the hood.
Like, you ain't gonna have nothing to talk about when the fuck gonna watch. I'll be like, no,
unless you bring it up old stuff.
I'm gonna have a lot.
No, but you know LeBron's gonna be around the game. He ain't gonna lose.
Like, there's another LeBron named.
He's gonna own the Vegas, whatever.
There's another LeBron named Jalen
He's
Brunson.
gonna be in the headlines.
Jalen Brunson don't be talking like.
I told you that last
Jalen Brunson ain't got no control over the league like LeBron has. He ain't got no.
I told you that last year. You're gonna be searching for a new mofo to hate on. You started with Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brunson.
I mean, stop on Anthony Edwards. Bankhead, we came through on that one. We ain't going for that. You good to come to Atlanta now, though. You good to come to Atlanta. You are great.
I knew it was a setup. I said, bet the under on OKC everything. Do not go over on nothing. Like, because I knew the setup was coming. I was like, yeah, Shea hitting 44 PRA. Get out of here.
Man, I told y'all SGA, if he don't hit the foul line, don't look too good. He look good.
I know he wasn't gonna hit the foul line today either. I was like, he ain't gonna get none of that free throw merchant stuff off today. I was like, all right, bro.
Yep. I'm like, dude, he averaging 8 free throws a game. I'm like, man, that ain't cool. And LeBron averaged 8 free throws a game. Y'all been talking trash. LeBron averaged 8 free throws a game. That's the most by any player in the league. Y'all out there heard that all throughout the chat.
Because you need to expand your horizon, because everybody gets on Shea about that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why they call him FTA. FTA, man.
The free throw merchant.
FTA.
LTA. That's a good name for him. I
Like
like
I
that
never
name. I
seen
like that.
somebody go to the line 15 times though. This shit is insane, bro.
Yeah, him and Brunson foul baiting.
Brunson don't even go to the line like that.
Man,
Oh, he
Like
that's
Brunson
that's stat
Brunson goes to
proof.
the line a lot too, man. Brunson goes.
No, he don't. You can look it up. You can
I
look it
wouldn't.
up.
I'm
Like
gonna
you
say
can't
him,
say
Trey
nothing. You just
Young,
yapping.
Brunson
Like
ain't a
go on your
superstar yet. He
computer and
don't
look
get
it
that
up.
treatment.
Like no.
him, Trey Young.
Go
It's
on your
yesterday was the
computer and look
only
it up. Don't
time
be
Brunson was
talking.
not flopping all over the floor.
Just don't be talking. Go look up on your computer. Like I'll give you the exact number. I didn't even have to look at the computer. I give you
Yo,
the exact
Cino, why
number.
you
Nigga,
hate
look it up.
Brunson
I
like
said
that,
this is the
man?
exact number you said. I said I know.
That dude is ridiculous.
Hmm.
When he come to his flopping, that's what I said
Like
yesterday. He finally stayed on his feet.
the biggest free throw merchant is Joel Embiid. Right after that is Shea. It's like dog. Right after that is Trey Young. Like dog. Like come on.
And then Jalen Brunson.
Whatever. So what? He knows how to draw the foul. At least he plays
I
up on
said
his
Trey Young
opponent.
too. I said
No, Giannis is not a free throw merchant.
What?
Giannis.
No, Giannis is
No,
not a
I
free
never
throw
say
merchant.
that. He like Shaq Diesel too.
He throws his body into you and then he steps
Yeah,
back.
Brunson knows how to throw your body into you and all that. Like Shea, it's like no,
James Harden
like
started that shit and it never
man,
stopped.
Shea practices social distancing, bro. Like it's still 2020. It's like, dog, nobody's near you. It's ridiculous. Like this dude did a John Wick dive in game 2. I was like, all right,
How did he get the
this is
foul, man?
nonsense, bro.
He must be drawing some type of contact if he's getting the foul.
No, he's not. He's just falling before he gets to his opponent, and then they call foul, and it was so egregious. Like Ant-Man just stood over him, threw a basketball at him, and then Jada McDaniels just fouled him just because. And he was like, "Why'd you foul Shea?" Like, "We had because I had fouls to give. Like, I just want the foul. Like, I had no reason." Like,
I mean, that is his
that's not
reason.
because that's how frustrated it was. That's why Ant-Man and Julius was laughing at the stat sheet when they saw Shea's 14 free throws. It was like, dog, like it
Hey,
was
Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy.
crazy.
14 points though.
All right, Derek French, man, what's going on? They wanted you to come up there. Knicks in 7, huh?
Knicks and 7. That's
Derek, you got your audio working yet?
We play good at home. I do know that. I mean, we play
y'all
good
gonna be the
on the
road
road.
warriors. They say y'all only lost one
I
game.
mean, not home on the road. I
The
mean,
road warriors. They say
Yo,
so.
I
That's what
hear
I'm trying to.
echo, big echo.
there's just some teams that play good on the road.
Yo, much
That is the
peace, much
Cohen
peace,
Tell
y'all.
Pro.
As
If I think we can win game 3,
Over right
and
here.
then if we
Look at
win
that.
game 3, I think we win game 4.
Well, no, not when they bringing that fan out there.
I mean, I think I
After
mean
y'all hit him with trash, he ain't
game
gonna
3
lose.
is game 3 is a must. Game 3 is a must. Game
Oh
3 is
yeah,
a
it is.
must, and I think we go to Indiana. I think we go to Indiana and we get 2 of them things.
But what do you think they need to do to win? What you think they need to do, Derek?
I think Cat need to stop shooting threes first off, and I think
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
yeah that ain't gonna happen.
cat
That's
offense
a
ain't
that's a
the
fact.
issue.
That's a fact. That's a super fact. But I think Cat need to stop shooting threes, and I think that I think the Knicks need to stop shooting threes. They're not they shoot threes too much. Indiana is a 3-point shooting team.
The 3-point shooting isn't the issue.
I don't
It's the
think that
defense.
I
I was
don't
gonna
think
say
that
who? I was gonna say all that back and forth scoring, nigga. That ain't cool.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
not
that
the issue. It's
I don't think
stopping the ball. That's the
I don't
issue. And cat can't got a damn traffic cone.
I think Cat is the biggest thing. Cat is the biggest thing out there.
Not really. Mitch is.
Well, Mitch, I mean, Knicks got the biggest thing out there.
They going with the
Cat,
starting lineup they did yesterday, the second quarter lineup, from what I heard. So
Cat need to go to the hole.
I don't think
Cat need
there's
to go to the hole.
any. They start Mitch. Got to be a good surprise for them, but I don't think they do it. Because Cat is the kind of guy that shuts down if you do something like
yeah, he cried at game one. I was like, "What the hell are you crying for?"
that.
It's game
That
one.
father, yo.
No
You that
stop.
father,
It's
yo. You
game
that
one.
father that
Like,
gonna make
what are
me
you
cry.
crying for? I just didn't understand.
But
Like,
nah,
yo,
for real, the Knicks are playing a good game. They're playing a good game. It's just that they need to
His
stop shooting
rotations.
all these threes. They can't trade threes with Indiana because Indiana is a 3-point shooting team. They
No,
just
y'all
can't
can't
trade
trade
that.
going back and forth.
The
Y'all can't
three
trade
pointers
that
ain't the issue.
that transition basketball. Like y'all don't
We
want to
can
be in
play
transition with each
transition.
other.
We can play transition
but that's
basketball.
the
No,
thing, though.
Yeah, the Knicks can play
Kind of
transition
gotta.
basketball.
Like that
but
ain't nothing
that's
new. I
not what
know
y'all
y'all
want
don't
to
watch
do.
the Knicks.
Like
I know y'all don't
some,
watch them like that,
Nah,
but yes, we play transition
The Knicks can play
basketball.
transition basketball. They just can't play
You gotta play
transition
better
threes.
defense.
You're confusing transition with cardio. It's not the same thing.
The Knicks are fatigued in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
And you
because
all that
kids
pace.
be doing 8-man rotations and
because they
crap.
in transition the whole game.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. It's his rotations when he was keeping the same players in the whole damn game. So you
Hey, you
expect
want
him
to
to
know?
play cardio the whole game with the same 7 players? Pacers played like 11 dudes.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing too. That Pacers play a lot of dudes. You know what I mean?
And he sat Jalen Brunson for
For too
another like
long.
5 minutes.
Too
5, 6
long.
minutes.
That dude T.J. McConnell was getting down.
Yeah, 2 games in a row. They have
Too
no answer for him, and Brunson can't guard him, so they keep him on the bench when TJ comes in the game. But in the fourth quarter, they had TJ out there, and Brunson had to keep up with him.
He leaves Brunson out too long in the fourth. I still can't believe you put Campaign out there on the floor with Cat.
Yeah, I ain't like
I still can't
campaigning
believe
them.
that. Like,
You
Yo,
know, I laughed
in the
so
fourth
hard on my
quarter?
live stream because I thought they called a timeout. They was going to take him out. When they
hey
came
yo,
back in the game, I said, Cameron Payne is still
And
out
that
there.
and that's when I just saw nothing but red. That's when I saw nothing but red
Campaign
after
is a
that.
weak
I was
link.
like,
Campaign is a weak link. He's a
But
weak link.
campaigns, I said it.
He's a weak link.
Campaign first quarter, fine, cool. Fourth quarter, I was like,
Nah,
has this
yeah,
man
fact,
have went
fact.
senile? Has
But
he
Mhm.
went senile? Like that?
who else do you got? Who else do you got? You
Mick,
got to
I
put
play
him in
McBride.
doofus. I mean, McBride. Yeah,
McBride is
McBride is your
playing
guy.
behind McHale for like the 18,000th time. I've always been saying that.
Dog, in the fourth quarter, you don't come with that. I mean, Shamit should have been out there. You could have had Shamit, and you could have had Precious Achua getting playing time.
Yeah, well, you could.
Where is Precious
I mean,
Achua? Where is Precious Achua? That's a
On the
fact. Where is
bench,
Precious
sitting down
Achua?
on the
on
bench, just watching the game.
the bench and confused.
And that's crazy. And that's crazy.
They playing 11 guys.
They played a guy I didn't even know who he was yesterday.
Yeah, Bradley just got thrown in because what's his name was having a bad game. He gave him the hook. You ain't see Thomas Bryant no more.
I said, who is this guy, dog?
Yeah, and he's from North Carolina. I remember Bradley from North Carolina. I was just like, man, that's what happened to him. I didn't know he over there with the Pacers.
Dog, you know what that
Still in
reminded
North
me of?
Carolina.
That was like the episode from the Boondocks when they put the white boy with the glasses in the game.
Shit, he
He
checked
started
in,
arcing
got
the
Riley,
threes.
got down on Riley ass.
Yeah, and then they took the Mighty Ducks moment away from what the
Took all that away from that coach, all because of the bad
Nah, I think we're
coaching.
gonna split. If Tibbs doesn't go senile, we could split the series 2-2 in that
You think
clip.
you're gonna go to the Pacers' house and win one?
Yes, we play good on the road. Like we're like the top, one of the top teams like on the road.
Y'all lost. Y'all ain't undefeated on the road.
Yeah,
They're a
we
better
just lost
team. This
one
is a
game on the
better
road.
team y'all playing. This
We
is a
lost one game on the road. One. And that was the game where they fouled Brunson out like in the third quarter. It's like against the Celtics.
it's the Pacers. These niggas looking different.
Like
Right.
people just gotta stop glazing the Pacers. When I know motherfuckers wasn't watching Pacers like that for real. All of a sudden everybody got knowledge on the Pacers. Like, y'all gotta relax. Like, yeah, it's like, dog, I know y'all don't
Ain't
watch the
nobody
Pacers.
glazing y'all either. Ain't nobody like
That
y'all.
defense stayed out you down 0-2, man.
Ain't nobody like y'all
Shit,
either,
when it comes to
LB.
my team or anybody else's team, I actually watch NBA. It's like I just don't show up like in the last 3 months of the season.
Listen, man, LB. Didn't nobody like your team either,
Like I
dog.
buy League Pass for a reason. It's like, dog,
Didn't
I
nobody
paid the
like the
money for
Knicks,
League Pass
dog.
for a
I'm gonna
reason.
let you know
He said
that.
nobody liked it.
Didn't nobody like the Knicks.
Ain't
I'm
nobody
telling
trying
you.
to watch Warriors games on a geriatric team like every
They were
TNT
watching
Thursday.
War. They want to see us. You lucky Steph didn't get hurt because there's been another
Doug,
Warriors
ain't
final.
nobody trying to see Warriors throughout the
Yep,
year on
you lucky.
TNT
It's
every
all
week.
my mans is hurt.
Ain't nobody trying to see that. That's why the views is down. It's like,
Dog,
can you please put different teams on TNT? Like, no.
dog. They wanted to see
Lakers,
us. They got tired of seeing
Lakers,
LeBron.
Warriors, Lakers, Warriors. Like every time, Wolves sometimes. It was like, dog. It's like
Man,
this
because
is
we
the
was out there winning. They got tired of us beating somebody at the same dude ass. They would have gave us a new competitor.
like I
They
said, like
couldn't.
I told all you Warriors fans, I will see your real conviction once Steph retires. Like, no.
Dog, you gonna see me here. Be right back over here like LB, what's
He
Because
up,
I
said,
don't
I
dog?
believe
want to
none of
see
you
your
niggas.
real conviction
I'll see
when
your real
Steph
conviction when Steph
retires.
retires. I don't want to see y'all
LB, I'm gonna
flying
be
to other teams.
LB, watch. I'm gonna come back over here and let you know about it
Like
too.
I don't want to see you wear no Steph throwback. Wear the current players that's playing at the time.
I'm gonna wear
Like,
I'm
no,
gonna wear I'm gonna wear a Chris Mullen jersey just for
no, I
fun
don't
on
want to
you.
see no throwback. I want to see the current players once Steph retires. I want to see that. I don't want to see no throwback jerseys. I want to see the current players if you really like that for real. Like,
We cool. I'ma like them. It's all right.
a lot of y'all fronters. A lot of y'all wasn't even around during the We Believe era. Like, get
We
out of
was
here.
around during the We Believe era, my nigga. We was in the
No, you
arena smoking
wasn't.
it
No,
out.
you wasn't.
He said, no,
We
You
he
was
was
in the
wasn't.
glazing
Orcal
LeBron,
arena
nigga.
smoking it out
You
on
was
88.
glazing
What you talking
LeBron in
about?
Cleveland.
Outside the In-N-Out Burger. What you
You
talking
was
about, nigga? You
glazing
don't know nothing
LeBron in
about them
Cleveland. That's
$20
what you was
seats.
doing.
You do not know nothing about that.
You
What
was
That's
do you
town
glazing
mean in and
business.
LeBron in
out
Cleveland. You
burgers?
don't know nothing about that.
Dude,
What
what
are
do
you
you
talking
mean
about?
in and out burgers? What you mean in and out burgers, boy? You better be going the quick ways. What you talking about?
Yo, no,
Yeah, In-N-Out
I'm
Burger's
going to
trash.
In-N-Out Burger,
What are you talking
Cino. You
about?
tripping. The In-N-Out Burger right across the street from the
In-N-Out Burger is
Orcal
trash
Arena. Oh,
anyway.
y'all
Like, what are you
tripping.
talking about?
Man, you the
Like
casual, man. You gotta
everybody over there tells me,
you ain't
man,
from
don't
the
go
Bay.
to
I thought
In-N-Out
you was
Burger
from
unless
the
you get
Bay.
the burger.
Man, I'm
That's
from the
it.
Bay, man. I'm from Oakland, nigga.
It
You
don't
We
matter.
go in and
Everybody,
out.
I know people from Cali. They tell me don't go to that shit unless you just get the burger. Like that's it. Everything
they
else
go
is
to
garbage.
quick
Like,
ways.
no.
Don't
Man,
nobody go there. They
It's
go
like
to quick
Raising
ways.
Cane's. Like I don't go to Raising Cane's like
who
that.
goes?
Like
I go to
get that shit
Jack in
out
the
of here.
Box before I go to Quick
Trash.
Ways. I'm
Like
not gonna lie. I'd rather go to Jack in the Crack if I
I
hit
don't
that
like
up.
Jack in the Box either. Get that shit out of here. Like,
Yo,
Back in
y'all
the
niggas
crack.
bougie. Jack in the Crack.
Yep, nobody go to crack no more. They
yeah, like I'm surprised that restaurant's still around. Like,
Nigga, y'all bougie.
quick
That's how
ways.
y'all know y'all niggas ain't hood like me. We
like
all
I go to
bougie.
Checkers. I go
Dude,
to Checkers way
do
before
you
I go to
know how
Jack in the
nuts you
Box.
sound? Do you know that ain't nothing more bait than quick ways? What is you talking about?
Exactly. I'd
Yeah.
rather go to White Castle 4 in the morning. Like,
That's what White Castles is. Quick ways is the first White Castles. They had White Castle burgers.
I
That's
thought
it.
Crystals was like the White Castle
Crystals,
second
that's the
location.
other one, but no, Quick Ways is the first. Like they only had 3 stores. Though. It's Creed.
And
Quick
I don't
Way.
even like White Castle like that. I only go there because that's the only place that's open at
See,
4
I'm
a.m. You know?
see
Yep.
they
Quick
y'all
Way.
don't understand. If y'all understand if you go to a Warrior game at the In and Out Burger is right across the street from the Orcal Arena.
So,
Fuck that. Like for the convenience purposes, I'm about to hit this up. Cause I'm not gonna pay a little extra dollar to pay for this damn food inside the arena. So yes, In-N-Out Burger it is. And if you ever go to In-N-Out Burger, that shit is always that line's always long. I don't think
I
you've ever been
know.
to
I'm
California.
aware. I've seen the lines.
Yeah,
The
man.
lines ain't
In and out
It's
burger.
like cookout over here in the South and shit.
see the line always is the line always long, isn't it?
Yeah, cookout lines always long. Then I just be like, I'm out. I'm going to Chipotle or wherever. Shit.
See, that's how you know the restaurant good, Cino. But y'all
Not
don't know nothing
really.
about.
That doesn't mean anything because everybody from the West tells me that cookout's garbage unless you're getting a burger. So it's like, the sides are always trash. I was like, yeah, I heard you.
Someone said
I'm going
In-N-Out
out
is
there
trash.
soon. So it's like,
You said what?
Someone said In-N-Out Burger is trash.
yeah,
That's Bear.
yeah,
In-N-Out Burger trash.
Hey, Bear go to Cheddar's, baby.
Yeah, he tripped. He tripped. Yeah, man, we going to In-N-Out Burgers together, y'all. We gonna have a Harold and Kumar moment. We all gonna get high and go eat there.
if
Fuck
you're having
this
a
shit,
Harold
y'all
Kumar
trip.
moment, I'm going to White Castle. It's like,
I'm not going to White Castle with y'all eating that little ass burger, getting upset with
that's
you.
why you buy like 30 packs.
I ain't see that's too much. I ain't going for that. I don't want to have to feel
I
like
normally
I.
buy 4 of them. I don't even get the burger. I get the fish sandwich.
Why
You went all the way to a burger spot to
Yeah,
get some
I don't know
fish.
how
You
White
out of
Castle
White
pocket,
Castle is
yo.
known for
LB,
they
you out.
because White Castle is known for their good fish sandwiches. White Castle burgers make my stomach hurt.
This nigga
You will be running to a bathroom.
LB, you would be the nigga to say some shit like that. Shit.
See, I eat the real
You
White
gotta
Castle,
be
not the shit
different.
that
Like,
y'all see in Walmart. That's not the real
uh,
shit. Not
your
that
name
White
gonna be
Castle shit
Titty
that be in
Boy
the
in a
frozen
minute.
section of Walmart and shit. Not that bullshit. Get
Your
that shit
name
out.
is Titty Boy. You different. You
I'm
just
talking about the
different.
real White Castle.
You went all the way to a burger spot to get fish.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that shit, nigga. Like that's like me going to
Don't
Chick-fil-A,
people go
like,
to
yo, let me get a
McDonald's to get the
burger.
McChicken? Don't people go
Like,
to McDonald's to get the McChicken?
ain't nobody going to Chick-fil-A saying, let me get a burger. I
Because
guarantee
they don't
that.
sell it.
That's right.
They don't
You
sell
you
burgers.
damn right. You damn some in Georgia they actually do. LB, I will surprise you. I will take you to the one on Virginia Avenue, and I will get you the one that sell you steak.
That
That's
sounds
the
like a
first and
food.
ever one that ever was opened up. The first ever Chick-fil-A will sell you steak. No bullshit. So
Whataburger. What about Whataburger?
I never
everybody
been
going
there.
over to a Wahlburger. That's for white folks.
No, it ain't. It's just the expensive burgers. Don't play yourself.
That's like,
Like, stop it. That's when you go to get the real burgers. And when
LB,
it
you
comes to
trip.
that, shit, I prefer Shake Shack because that is like the god of the burger spots. That is like
Cino,
top
you ever been to
notch.
Shake Shack?
I love Shake Shack.
No, I ain't been to Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is better than Five Guys. It's better than
Yeah.
In and
Five
Out.
Guys
It's
You
better
overrated.
better
than
find
Fat Burgers. Better than all those spots.
Five Guys is overrated. I hate Five Guys is overrated. I'd rather eat Burger
I
King.
like Five Guys, but I don't go there like
I
that.
like the fries. Five Guys
Now they
fries.
give me too much fries. I'll be like, damn, too much peanut
Oh no,
oil and
they
shit.
fries is off the chain.
It's
They
too
give
much
you a lot
peanut
of them
oil.
too.
Like
They they
they
be trying to
drown their
kill you,
food.
Cino. They
They
be trying to
drown their
kill a
food in
brother.
peanut oil, dog. I'll be like,
Yeah, that peanut oil.
that shit feels heavy. It's like,
I
dog.
like truffle fries, so I be trying to tell them to hook it up. You know what I mean? Do they thing.
But Five Guys finally created a combo meal. I was like, times must be hard. Because they never had a combo meal. You got to buy everything separate.
Hey, they finally
And they only
realized,
testing it
and this
out,
is
and they only testing it out in certain areas. That shit ain't everywhere yet.
man, they finally realizing in this economy, boy, you got to compete.
Because
Yep.
I do remember paying a lot. I
Everybody
do
did
remember paying
combo
like
now.
25 for a meal at Five Guys.
See,
And I just all I ordered was a burger, shake, and fries. It's like $25. I'm like, what? Like, all right, whatever. Shit.
see, that's what you
Shake Shack
get.
is expensive too, but it ain't. But they have a combo from what I remember. It's been a minute.
See,
I
Five
think it's like
Guys is the
eight
best.
seventeen or something like that.
Nah, the Varsity is the best where I'm from. The Varsity. You go to the Varsity right over here by Georgia Tech. You be cool. See, you should know something about that.
Nah,
You don't know nothing
that's
about the Varsity?
nah. I ain't go there.
Oh no, damn.
They were like Culver's milkshakes. Yeah, you know, cutie. That's me. Go to get my codfish dinner.
You be going to
What
steak
is
and shake. I'll be
codfish?
like,
I've always heard you say that, and I be sitting there like, what the hell is he talking about when he says codfish? The hell's codfish? I'm a line cooking off. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? I'm like, I hear a lot of niggas say codfish. But how is he frying his codfish? How is he? This nigga like
it's
codfish?
fried.
Like,
It's fried. You get
man,
it from the restaurant. It's fried.
yeah, I
Right,
don't.
Carl?
I ain't never been.
I
I ain't
tell
never.
MBT this. I gotta tell you because I told MBT this. I was like, you gotta expand your horizon on food. It's like,
No, don't do it, Cino. That's gonna hurt your stomach, yo. I just did that the other day, bro. I end up projectile throwing up doing that, eating them stuff for them white folks. Fuck that bougie ass shit. Had my stomach fucked up. No,
ain't
don't
got
do
nothing
it.
to do with bougie. You just don't want to pay to play.
No, it ain't even about that. It's just your stomach isn't used to eating it, so your body's gonna
No, you're
reject it.
not used to eating that shit. It's
You're
like,
correct. Correct. You're okay. If you're okay,
you are not
example
used to
A.
it.
If his body, if you're telling Cino expand his horizon,
I ain't say
meaning eat
Cino. I
something.
said MBT. I ain't say Cino.
oh, oh,
Cause Cino be talking about, I mean not Cino, MBT be talking about chilies and shit. He be talking about cheesecake factory like it's like the newest shit ever. It's like,
well, if you
no,
tell a nigga, if you tell
that's not
anybody
going
to eat,
there. It's like,
expand their horizon, LB. If you tell anybody to expand their horizon, you tell they motherfucker to eat something
pay
new.
to play. That's all I got to say.
So when you eat something new,
I eat
you,
seafood. I eat everything. I eat a lot
your
of shit,
body's
and
gonna
I'm
reject it.
picky, and I'm a picky eater. So it's like,
You say to be in line for
steakhouses,
30
like
minutes making a decision.
Yo, he the nigga that's
What do you
gonna
want to
make you
eat?
mad behind him too. Like, yo, hurry up.
He gonna be
Fuck,
like, "What
nigga. You
kind of
know what you
lettuce is
want.
that? What kind of lettuce y'all putting on that burger? Is that romaine lettuce?"
nah, I ain't that picky. I just
It's
won't go to the
iceberg,
place.
nigga. What the fuck you want? Fuck you. It's not a difference in you. Like you gonna make somebody mad.
It's like I'll eat seafood, but I don't like lobster and crab and shit like that.
You don't like lobster and crab.
Yeah, I don't like
You only
lobster.
like shrimp. You only like the
Yeah, I only
roaches of the
like
sea.
shrimp. I'll eat shrimp.
The roaches of the sea.
So, shit, so it's lobsters and crabs.
Yeah,
Nah, nah.
give me a good lobster boil. I'm good.
Give me a
Like
red snapper. We
I'm
can.
trying to like eat lobster because it's been a long time since I ate lobster, but I just remember not liking it back then. But I think it's probably like the wrong place I went to.
I was gonna tell you, boy, you went to the wrong place, boy. I could hook you
Cause
up
there's a
something right
certain
now.
place I want to go to. I think it's called
Juicy crab.
Ricardo's in Harlem. Well, that's where I want to go because I think they serve lobster there.
Shout out to
From what I
Harlem.
heard,
Shit, you can go to Juicy Crab and get some lobster.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, that's a shame you don't know what Juicy Crab is.
We got mad seafood spots, but I just never heard of juicy crab.
Yo, y'all have red lobster out there?
Red Lobster's everywhere, but Red Lobster's closing down, ain't they?
I think so.
Yeah,
It's
Red
all
Lobster's in
these
trouble.
crab
Red
shack,
Lobster's
like
in
Crab
trouble.
Shack and all these other places. Then came and shut them down.
I
Yeah.
never like Red Lobster anyway. I haven't
I
been to
mean,
Red Lobster since like
they
12.
biscuits, they little biscuits is
Red lobster.
fire.
Yeah, they biscuits good, but I don't remember anything else I liked.
You a
I just
disrespect.
don't
You
like
a
Red Lobster.
disrespectful. Yo, you disrespectful, yo. Not gonna lie, Flay be mad at you right now.
The last time I've been to Red Lobster was when Sizzlers was still around.
Damn, Sizzler. Wow.
Yeah, I took it way back.
That's a long time ago.
So how much weight Brunson gotta lose, for him to be
God, yeah, that's a good question.
How much
None.
weight he's to
Zero.
lose? Well, the thing
Zero.
is, like right now, he's probably at playing weight. But the thing about him is he to the season fat and play. He doing the Shaquille O'Neal. He play himself into shape.
I don't even know what he talking about.
He said at least about how much weight Brunson has to lose.
Brunson don't have to lose weight.
Nah, he already worked himself into shape, but he used the season to do it.
Brunson is always in shape. You're like the only person on the planet that thinks he's fat.
Dude, these dudes
For
come
whatever
in.
reason, it's like, dog. I see,
This
like,
dude coming to camp fat all the time. Dude coming in there with love handles.
Like the whole planet knows he got like a bobblehead. The whole planet knows he got a bobblehead, but you choose to do like some weird fat shit. It's like, what are you talking about? Like, if you would have said bobblehead, because everybody knows he got the bobblehead, but it's like, dog, fat. It's like, what are you talking about?
Big body.
It's like you. It's like you say that to
BBL
somebody else. What
Brunson.
are you talking about? Like, they'll just look at you confused and then just go about the business. What is he talking about?
Yeah, BBL Brunson.
BBL Brunson.
BBL Brunson, dog. That's
Hey, yo,
all I can
but
say.
is Brunson the best point guard in the East?
No.
Yeah.
I'm arguing you and the fucking outlaw to death about this.
Well, say your point guard.
LaMelo.
LaMelo hasn't been in the playoffs yet.
Donovan Mitchell is ahead of him.
LaMelo?
He's cooked Donovan Mitchell in both conferences, West Indies.
Donovan
LaMelo was better than him.
first team,
Pure player, I say player for player, he better.
And Donovan Mitchell's not a point guard, by the way.
In 3 years. I ain't seen LaMelo play in 3 years.
Exactly.
Y'all don't watch basketball, then.
I watch basketball, and I live in the goddamn state. It's like I still don't watch all the games like that.
Yo, he played this year. You know that, then.
No, he did not. He didn't play like that this year.
How many?
He did not play like that
30
this
games,
year.
40 games? 30, 40
Exactly.
games?
Like, niggas don't know what they just be talking. Like, they don't really be.
You can't be the best if you don't play.
Exactly. He nigga barely played this season.
Bruh, he played. But I'm saying player for player. If you're looking at,
he barely played.
You're saying I'm not saying. You're going off his statistics, saying he's a better player. I understand that.
I'm going over what I've been watching. I haven't seen this nigga play since the football season.
I'm taking Brunson over Melo every day.
Yeah.
Because
anybody would.
Melo's going
I'm taking LaMelo.
Anybody would.
He ain't want to play. Who wants to play for the Hornets? Who wants to play for the Hornets?
It'll be the same thing. It'll be the same result. Go to another team. It'll be the same result. He plays like a high school.
I guarantee you, if Brunson went to the Hornets, I guarantee he'd be hurt.
Yeah, he'll be cooking in the Hornets. LaMelo plays like a high school.
He'll be hurt.
So what you're saying, bro, is
this the number one guard in the NBA, point guard in the East.
And then on top of that, this is how no Kyrie bullshit. Kyrie can't even give me the starting five on the Charlotte Hornets.
The new Derrick Rose.
I can give you the starting five.
I know Derrick Rose be ready to choke me. Don't you dare compare me to Jalen Brunson. D Rose be don't. I know you ain't serious.
Nigga can't even give me the starting five on the Hornets. It's like, sit y'all asses down.
What the hell is this team?
Yeah, see no bug.
Shit, I think it's it's LaMelo. Markel Bridges.
That's not his name.
Miles Bridges, nigga. Miles Bridges, fuck you.
Look
Okay.
at Brunson. You know, he
Steph
working
Curry.
on Moses.
Miles Bridges.
Brandon Miller.
I like Miles Bridges.
Okay.
Mark Williams. And sometimes they put Nurkic.
They got Gordon Hayward too.
What was this,
Gordon Hayward hasn't played
Oh,
basketball.
this is Chicago. That's Brunson's sister. Now Brunson's sister could get it.
You are. Ew.
Now she cute.
Yeah, Brunson's sister could get it. Yeah, I might be part of the family.
No, I don't know about that. I just stay on the outside.
Before you say anything, don't say nothing stupid.
Man,
You come off that tight. You come off like that fresh and fit type.
man, you know I come off like the type that's trying to hit Erykah Badu.
Somebody got an echo. That
You
echo.
hit Erica Badu, she gonna drive you crazy.
That's right, D. Frank. Yeah, D. Frank audio.
Y'all can keep Erica.
See, this is what Brunson mind at. You know, he focused on the wife and playing games with her. His mind
Don't
ain't
worry,
about
he's gonna be there real soon. The way he
That's
keep playing.
everybody's basketball life, bro.
Stevenson High School Hall of Fame. Oh.
Yeah, that's down the street, buddy.
Oh, Caitlin Clark played today. She won the game.
I don't care. I don't watch WNBA.
That's HD, man. That's HD there. HD got it on lock. Look at them up in Stevens. In Chicago. He went and married the other girl down the street. She stayed 1 block away from him.
How did I know he was dating a white girl? Like he just struck me as he don't date black women.
Man, the whole Knicks are like that, dog. They had the whole joke, like the whole Knicks was in
The whole NBA dates white women.
No, don't be putting this on the NBA. Just put this on the Knicks.
The whole NBA, they play.
The whole NBA. Like, where have you been at for like all your life?
Dude, he was sounding like such a
There's
sucker.
only like maybe like 5 niggas who got a black wife in the league. Like,
That's a fact.
And for
what are
her,
you talking about? 2, I really
she
don't
was
care.
committed.
Like,
She wanted the best
if
for myself,
you're,
and sometimes I feel like she wanted the best for me before
I'm
her.
hitting everything. I don't care.
It's
It's
always
like black,
between
white,
her
Asian,
because
purple,
we've
green. I
always
don't care.
supported one another. She's pushed me to be better. There's obviously way much more I can say, but the fact that what she's done for me and my family and how she's impacted me and us.
Our growth has been unmatched these last few years, and it's just amazing to see.
What is this? Like, what are you playing?
I love you.
Nigga, a weirdo.
Downtown.
It's almost a decade in the making. Jalen and Allison
Shit,
look
not
around
Brunson,
the
man.
feel the love. We hope you carry this joy with Carrie
What's
forever.
next? You gonna do Travis Hunter wedding today too?
Throughout the years, I've been able to witness multiple versions of their relationship. From high school sweethearts to lifetime partners.
Today we are celebrating so many
Yeah, this is
memories,
nasty
so many
work.
years of connection. Our long distance relationship made us stronger, while allowing us to grow independently. I love you, and I always grow independently.
Allison, as your husband, to learn and grow, and to respect you in everything as an equal partner.
I'm so
Let me be in the NBA. I will be diabolical.
my life and my family with yours.
When changes
Like,
come,
y'all thought James
what
Harden
matters
was
is the
bad.
foundation you build with your partner.
Oh, they wrote their own vows.
If you're lucky,
Look,
Good.
Man,
man.
I ain't gonna hold
Look
you.
at the grown. I mean, like, where the black niggas at?
I ain't gonna hold you. Marriage is
Those
overrated.
niggas from my hood.
Nasty work.
Yeah, and that's Jalen Brunson's sister over there. She looking all
He
right.
married in by blood type.
I don't even think Brunson is. I think he's mixed, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he is.
All I know is
I
she.
think his mom's is white. I think.
I don't know, but he
Yeah,
sound like it
Rick
when he
Brunson
talks.
married a white chick. Rick Brunson married.
You found someone who's a solid person to create something
You
special.
said Rick married
Someone
what?
who shares mutual value.
Rick Brunson married a white chick.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I can see only a white woman would want him.
Who supports you emotionally, who matches your passion and drive, and who provides gentleness and understanding during turbulent times. I think it's a beautiful way to look at your guys' relationship.
Wait a minute.
And who provides
He probably
gentleness
married.
and
That's probably
understanding.
his second wife. Cause look, that's the mama there. That's the Jalen Brunson mama right there.
Okay.
And that's the sister there.
I was like, either his mom's is white or his mom's is white skin. It's either one of those.
That is light skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rick Brunson probably got a white daddy.
During turbulent times. I think it's a beautiful way.
He just grew up around them white folks. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what happened. I don't believe you. The niggas be trying to act like them.
I mean, use your common sense. Rick Brunson was a former NBA player, so his son was raised around money.
LB, I know, bro. Trust me.
His son was raised around money. So what do you think you're going to grow up around? like use the common sense.
But here's the thing.
Where they have been.
Him getting married
They are
to
today.
this girl that's from high school. This is like, she is, not to put her down, but you know, she's mid. He's in the NBA. This is like crazy.
But all these niggas got mid joints now. Like, what are we talking about?
Mid joints are loyal. I think he got some loyal.
This era has.
This bitch ain't gonna tell my
This
secret.
era has
You know how much
too many mid joints to the pedestal. Like, it's insane.
Loyalty. This ain't about love. This is about love. This is about loyalty.
This era of men has
about
put
loyalty, not love.
This era of men has put too many mid joints to the pedestal.
Many, man.
This era is crazy.
What is she,
It's
Italian?
like, what are we talking about, dog? Like,
What is she, Italian, Greek? What is she?
I don't know. Who knows?
Get her out of it.
She's Jewish. I can tell you that. She's Jewish.
It's just when it comes, like, listen, when it comes to like Caucasian women, like I just have a particular.
Love is. You can tell from the wedding. This is a Jewish wedding.
Yeah.
It's patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. You know, love never fails. Love never. It is not proud.
And then I'll be like, I'm not raising my kids Catholic.
Look how she's looking.
I heard you, LB.
I'm not raising my kids Catholic, dog.
This is NBA Brunson.
I'm going to Christian.
That's your MVP. That's your MVP. That's the one y'all paying the building for. Y'all paying the building for him. For him.
I personally don't give a damn. Like what you like, bro.
Jalen Brunson.
He looked like a Captain Saber, huh? If there was ever a Captain Saber, huh, in 2025,
never
it was Jalen Brunson.
I did not fall in love with you.
I
walked into love with my eyes.
Oh my God, that was a Jesus life, bro. What did he say?
I did not fall in love with you.
I walked into love with you. With
Mac,
my eyes.
ain't you married?
Never
I know you was sipping at the altar.
I did not fall in love with you. I walked into love with you. I walked with my eyes wide open, choosing to take every step along the way.
I'm so thankful to have you by my side for all of these years. You make me happier than I could have ever imagined, and you love me more than I ever thought was possible.
No, don't feel embarrassed.
Like
It's your
this is
man.
like No, because
That's your man. That's your man.
this
Don't
is
feel
something like
embarrassed.
your sister would watch. It's like, what is this? Like, bro, like, what
That's
are we
your
doing?
man.
Hey,
Don't be
this is your
embarrassed.
man's.
That's
You
the
supposed to
nigga.
be
This
proud
is
for
like
him.
the shit that
This
you
is
watch
the
with your.
happiest day of his
No,
life.
hold on. This is like the shit that you watch with your girl that she forces you to watch with her and shit.
Nah,
I
bro.
ain't trying to watch this. Like,
This is your man's happiest day of
this
his
is like,
life.
what is this?
I
Like
didn't call it
Bridezilla?
no
It's like, what is this, bro?
I
Bridezilla?
walked in no
This is the happiest day of this man's life, and how you gonna turn?
That's the happiest day of most married men's lives, I guess.
Right, but you ain't
I
supposed
think marriage
to.
is overrated, honestly.
But this is your man's. This is the guy that's trying to bring y'all a
Yeah,
championship.
bring
in
us
New
home.
York.
Take us home, Jalen. Take us home.
Shit is
And you
overrated.
can't
Man,
even
shit
come in
overrated.
this beautiful day. And
Take us home.
I can't promise that dark times will never be upon us, but I will consistently be there to guide us through the light.
You know what's funny? Kat is like the only one with like a black girlfriend on.
That's where you be telling them.
I'm like, you wrote that down? You couldn't remember those corny lines?
Listen. Hey, it be like that.
We're gonna have some dark times, but we're gonna always be there to guide
It's
us.
all the generic. It's all the generic shit. It's like, yeah, whatever. That's the way I look at it. Yeah,
Like you in dark times right now in Indiana, buddy. You down 0-2.
Yeah,
see, this is what happens. This is why y'all lonely, dog. This is why y'all lonely, dog.
This is dark time. Better call her up. Somebody got to guide you through the light. Maybe it's Mitchell Robinson. I don't know.
Mitchell Robinson playing great.
I don't see none of the Knicks at this wedding.
He didn't know Jalen yet. Matter of fact, didn't he get married like when he was on Dallas? Like, no.
Well,
before the league, actually. All before the league. Shit.
I don't see none of them there. Look at this. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm about to cry.
Happy people, yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
He broke the glass.
I ain't gonna hold you. Watching this is like very zesty activity. This is very zesty activity reacting to this. Like, this is crazy.
It's beautiful, man. I mean,
it's like, what's next? Bridezilla? You gonna watch that too?
You don't know he happy for that brother deep down.
You gonna watch Sex in the City after this? Like, what
Yeah, you know he happy. No, we thought you want to see it. You know, they say
I ain't never asked for this. Ain't nobody asked for this.
I tried to
nobody asked for this.
Good life.
Yo, that nigga Brunson is funny. He said, I walked into that.
Yeah, I didn't fall in love with you. I walked into love.
See, is can I say, bro?
What's the name?
I want to be saved.
What's the name?
I told you.
Gave his wife a
Captain
G-Wagon
Saver
for her
hoe.
wedding day and shit.
Guys, Captain, guys, cape on.
I said Travis Hunter gave his wife a G-Wagon, a Brabus G-Wagon for his wedding day today, and shit. I was like, that's tough.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, everybody roasted him already. Like, this is
I
the
was
biggest.
like, off the rip, the Brabus G-Wagon?
That's his wife, though. That's gonna be his wife, no?
I feel you, though.
Man, I be damn.
just
You got to
counting
put
down
it
the
in
clock of
half.
destruction.
You gonna see us put it. We brought this.
You know, that's
It's
gonna
not
be his
gonna
wife.
I brought this.
Yeah,
for
they
you.
said this gonna be the biggest I told you so in history. Be the world's biggest we told you so. Like every city, every state. When this collapse happens,
He's always cheesy like.
this finesse game gonna come, boy. It's gonna be huge.
All right,
He
Travis.
man, I can't believe she did me like that.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna be rolling.
Yo, everybody gonna be. You can't believe it. She been doing this to you the whole relationship. She ain't never seen nobody. She tell them to wait in the car while she go in the party and get her groove.
Like, I am not sitting in the car while waiting on
I would
in the
have
car.
dog.
I'm not doing that, bro.
Yo, I would have.
Are you crazy?
In Atlanta too. I'm like, you got me fucked up. Like you
It don't
got me.
matter. It don't matter
Yo,
where it's
but
at.
and
I'm
girls are
not
like
doing that
buses. They come
nowhere.
every 15 minutes, bro. Like you tripping. They like potato chips.
I don't
Niggas can't
care
have
about
one. Like you,
where it's at is irrelevant. I'm not doing that nowhere. Nowhere. That's not happening. No, that's not even happening at all. Like, what are we doing?
She want to be famous.
And I remember he made that joke when he got drafted. He's like, now I'm about to go to the club and wait outside for my chick. I was like, all right, bro.
Right. I was like,
yeah, bro. You playing around. You playing with fire.
Okay.
Now him and his girl just got married. Went to Tennessee. She gonna get him for all the money. Her mama probably in her ear right now, coaching her.
All I know
Like
is
yo, the way Dion's in her, like the way Dion be in Travis
it don't
Hunter
matter. It's
ear.
too late. It's too late.
Her mama is in her ear, tell her to get all
It
that boy
doesn't
money.
matter. You can tell him all you want. It's too late. He's married. So he better sign that freedom before that happens. Like, it is what it is.
She ain't signing shit.
Exactly.
I forged her signature, knowing me. Man, she signed that. What? I ain't signed that. Yeah, you did.
And that's when you're in the. And
I
that's
swear
when
to
you're
God.
doing. And that's when you're part of the Diddy trial.
See, I go far.
Speaking of the
I'm
Diddy
willing to go.
trials, that shit got kind of crazy. Like,
Yeah, I'm
like
sorry.
a dude named the Punisher, dog.
Yo, I was like, yo, somebody walking around that like that.
The
I thought
Punisher was crazy. I was like, yo, what
Big
is
Pun
going
was
on?
we gave Big Pun a pass because he was Latino and he was like 600 pounds.
What are you talking about? I'm
The
talking about
Punisher
the dude at the
didn't.
Diddy trial. I ain't talking about the rapper Big Pun.
I know, but like we gave Big Pun a pun. We gave him a like we allowed ourselves to call somebody Big
Man,
Pun.
Kyrie, shut up.
Hey.